Hello, and welcome to RPG Out of the Box. Did you just mouth that
I did.
entire thing? Maybe I need to shake it up a little.
Shift it, yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Listen, sometimes having a static opening is good. Until we get a cool intro where it's like music,
I just have
explosions and stuff.
one quick question.
What?
Are you Commander Shepard and this is your favorite gaming table on
I
the
am.
Citadel?
I am Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite gaming station on the Citadel.
Nice.
So, thank you for subscribing, Sage. 4-month streak. Woo! Woot, woot. All right. Whoop. Get back
No,
in the box.
Sage, I refuse.
I'm going into the box.
You can't keep me in box.
Okay. I'm out of the box. We are, as always, a small RPG actual play live stream show. We are playing through D&D's Descent into Avernus, and we are having fun with it. So,
Yep.
this week, we are pretty much the only RPG show on this channel. All the rest are caught up in the Christmas holiday, so we're going to be the only ones. So we're going to make it crazy.
Sorry. Starting with this giant D20.
Giant D20.
I want to roll that sucker.
It doesn't roll very well.
Yeah.
I mean, that
kinda
was
like
a pretty
cloaked.
good roll.
You can do damage
All right,
with
there you
it.
go.
14.
You can do actually real-world damage.
All right. So let's...
2.
Take it back.
I am your host and DM, Matt Fellman, also
Twat.
Bad X-Ash or Good X-Ash, depending on where you know me, or Hey You, or that asshole over there. And with me, as always, is my intrepid crew of adventurers.
Hello, adventurers.
Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I will start.
There we go.
Nobody jumped up at once, so I will do it. I am Kabe. I am not on pretty much any social media platforms. Sorry. You'll have to find me outside somewhere, which is very rare for me to be. I am playing Drell Newt, the gnome wizard, and soothsayer to all rats. I am the rat lord.
You almost had yourself a rat army.
I almost
last
had a
time.
rat army, but you wouldn't let me have a rat army.
Yeah, they didn't trust you.
I gave them food.
They did. You were the food bringer.
I was the great food bringer of the dwelling.
You reunited 2 rat kingdoms.
I did.
That's true.
You've brought the rat clans together.
I am going to be a part of a great prophecy one
There
day.
will be stories, legends of the great food bringer that brought them together.
The short, tall one.
The short, tall one. All right, next.
Hi, I am Ori. I make friends and I bash heads. I said it backwards this time. I am Beckatron91 on Twitter, and I'm working on getting on other places. So just Twitter.
For now.
For now.
For now. All right, next.
Hello. I'm Luciano. I go by Assassin Kite on the internet, Twitter, Discord.
A resident lumberjack.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The wearer of
Steam,
plaid.
all the things. Instagram is at Creations by Cosmo for my painted minis and shenanigans with crafting. I'm playing a tiefling rogue named Eris Nesandra, and she likes stabbing things and robbing people.
Not necessarily in that order.
Not necessarily. Sometimes it's both at the same time. Sometimes it's robbing people and then stabbing them.
She enjoys multitasking.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
And last but not least.
I am Karen. You can find me on Twitter, and that I think it's just Karen_Fellman on there. I don't remember. Okay, yeah, that's right. And then I'm also on Facebook, and I'm on Discord, and I'm on, I don't know, what else am I on? I can't think. Instagram.
Crack.
I don't use that either. I go by
on,
Karen,
Beth.
Queen Karen. I also go by Ma, but right here I go by Cass. So
That's actually how I'm going to refer from you from now on.
So, yeah, that's I am playing Cass. I am a human paladin, and my phone keeps mysteriously going up in volume.
Could be your watch.
Oh, it's probably my watch. Yes, probably
Yeah,
is.
twisting the thing.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
So, now that introductions are out of the way, let's get right to it, shall we? Last time on Descent into Avernus, we had an interesting development. You all went to the Low Lantern Tavern to look for Amrik, Vanthampur, who is the middle son of the patriarch Vanthampur. I forgot her name, of course. I had it, and then it's gone. Who is running some sort of shady deal going on with the Dead Three, trying to discredit the Flaming Fists to get them unfunded so that they just pull up stakes and leave Baldur's Gate.
Thelmara?
Yep, Thelmara Vanthampur.
And that's
Duke.
Bad Mommy Dearest.
Yep.
Who's totally not the cultist.
Not a cult.
So they went on down to talk to Amrik in the Low Lantern Tavern, which is a permanently ported ship in the Baldur's Gate's harbor, and he runs a money lending
Gambling
business.
kind of
Money. I was saying money laundering and money lending at the same time.
Landering?
It came
Lendering.
out money lendering.
Lendering. Okay.
So I
Sounds legit.
I've created a
Sounded right
new
to me.
legit business, money lendering.
Hey, Baldur's Gate, am I right?
This is Baldur's Gate.
Do what they want.
Things didn't go so well for Amrik, apparently. He almost got away, but Drell got in his way.
He did.
Couldn't stab him.
Nope.
And so he
Tried hard.
then he got stabbed in the back by Eris. So he tried to bolt and took a speaking of bolt, he took a bolt to the throat as his brother across the street, Mortlock, shot him with a heavy crossbow and killed him. And then Mortlock faded into the alleyway and into the darkness. And that's kind of where we left off, with our heroes standing on the deck of the Low Lantern Tavern, looking down at a very dead Amrik at the bottom of the stairs.
Well, he's pretty dead now.
I run down there.
Wait, did everybody make it up?
They've
I think we're all on
filtered
the,
up by now.
Okay.
top of
Everybody's-
the.
I pick him up.
He's quite dead.
Do you feel the pulse?
You see the bolt in his throat.
Oh, I pull it out.
And so we did see Mortlock shoot him.
Yeah,
How far away is Mortlock from us?
he was a good 60.
Oh, like was as
70
in he's
feet.
no longer
Yeah,
there.
Yeah,
He
He's
peaced out.
gone far away.
He's sick.
from us.
He saw you guys. He shot him. You guys saw him. He looked at you, nodded, held up his crossbow, and faded into the alleyway darkness.
Okay.
Into the blackness.
Does this man have pockets?
I was just gonna do that.
He does.
He may have
This
vital
is
information on him.
Really just a race to see who gets to loot the bodies first.
I have never looted the bodies.
Because someone's always faster.
I am not fast.
So,
Kind of dig in his pockets.
as you're digging around in his pockets, you actually find no money or anything.
Notes, information.
Nope. Nothing that you see or feel.
I toss the body.
Well, as you're rifling it around, you hear, "What are you doing to that man?" And as you look over, you see a cloaked figure approaching you. You hear armor clanking underneath the cloak with each step. One gloved hand is resting on the hilt of a longsword that's poking out of the cloak. The other hand reaches back to pull back the cowl, revealing the face of a teenager with brown skin and red hair. And she has a rather haunting gaze as she looks at you.
What am I doing to him? Well, what's done is done, and he is dead. And I am making sure that there's nothing on him that we could use in our pursuit. Who are you?
My name is Rhea Mantlethorn. Are you watching this?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
On here?
No.
Oh.
Is Cass
Yes.
watching this interaction?
Yes, I am on the boat.
We had a meta moment there.
We did.
Are you paying attention right now?
Hello. Hey, we're playing D&D. Have
I'm watching.
you joined us?
You know we're live, right? Yeah. We're that wasn't rehearsal. We're going.
I'm transferring notes. I apologize. Yes, I am watching this, and I see Rhea,
As you see
human mantle.
Mantlemorn. You actually
Here we go again.
You actually recognize her right away.
Oh, as in like we're friends.
Yes.
Okay.
You haven't seen her in years. You went to primary school with her.
Oh, yes.
She and you were set to become Hell Riders when you decided to instead peel off and live a different life of paladin.
So is she a Hell Rider now?
Yes.
Mortal
You
high
see that
school
she's
enemies.
No, we're BFFs.
Mortal high school BFFs.
she's wearing armor of a Hell Rider. The Hell Riders, to refresh memory, are the guard and the protectors of El Terrell and the surrounding lands. They are formidable. Their city guard can take on most of the realm's individual armies and win. They are mounted usually on horseback and are a formidable foe.
Those are all my notes I was taking.
I know. So you went to school with her, and you haven't seen her in years. You had a good relationship growing up. Spirited competition. She was always just not a little better than you. You guys were
worse.
pretty on par.
Mm-hmm.
And you had fun with it.
Okay.
She's actually from Termish. She actually came to El Terrell to become a Hell Rider. A lot of people come to El Terrell to get the skills to be a Hell Rider because it's a very distinguished position. But it's a lifetime position. So there's no leaving. You leave dead, or they basically strip you of your armor, strip you of your titles, and basically excommunicate you and kick you out of the city if you want to retire. So
Sounds lavish.
Nice party.
Okay, so does Rhea see me? And
she does not. She's focused on this.
Okay. So I'm gonna put my hand on my hilt and walk out and say hello to Rhea and to you.
Cassandra?
Yes, hello, Rhea. Nice to see you again.
It's been ages. Where have you been?
Very many. I have been in Candlekeep.
Oh. I had heard you had left the order. I didn't know if you had...
I never
joined.
joined. I did not join when you did.
Why?
It wasn't a life for me. I wanted something more. I did not want to be confined.
There's no greater life than the service of El Terrell.
Ah, but there is.
I-
Why are you here? Why are you not in Alter? Well, never mind. Never forget that part. Why are you here?
Have you... So you've heard?
Yes, we are trying. That's what we were trying to figure out right now. I have not seen mother or father or my sibling.
Oh. I must tell you then. They are most likely gone.
There's always hope.
I was training. I was up north training at one of the plains grounds outside of the city when it vanished. El Terrell vanished.
I have heard. Yes.
The stories, they don't do it justice. Companion's light went out. It turned black.
These are stories.
No, I saw it with my own eyes from the grounds. Companion's light went out. It was black. The buildings started to crumble. They sank below the horizon. It was a horrific sight. I have been unable to get it out of my mind ever since. when I arrived to the city's location, there was nothing there but a smoking crater.
I have heard, yes. I am making my way to find my family, and I have my party here with me. What have you business with this man?
Well, I was just more interested in what was going on here. I'm here to speak to Amrik. So
I pick him up.
Is this Amrik?
This is Amrik.
Did you kill him?
We did not. We came to. Somebody beat us to it. We're trying to find Amrik's family. We believe they have something to do with this.
Well,
Time is of the essence.
This is fortuitous. I too am looking for the Vanthampurs. I led a group of, and as she opens up her cloak a little, you notice that her armor's just beat and dirty, and the Hellriders would not let that happen. It's just been you can tell it's been a long, hard road on her. I teamed up with a group of refugees, and I led them here, and we managed to make it into the city just as the Flaming Fists closed the doors and sealed out the rest. We were going through, and we were stopped by some of the Flaming Fist guards. Everybody scattered, the refugees and myself, and I found myself trapped in an alleyway with a Flaming Fist guard, and he was not going to let it go, so I was forced to defend myself and wounded him. I fled, but I fear that I am now wanted by the Flaming Fists, so...
Well, I don't want to alarm you, but we travel now under the guise of the Flaming Fists. And I'll show you my little emblem.
She takes a step back and
We travel under the guise of the Flaming Fist.
They are our employers, not our masters.
Flaming Fist for life!
We were conscripted.
We have a duty. This is Flaming Fist. If their duty matches what we're going to do, but that's not what we're here for. It just helps us. It helps us get places.
Obviously, you two are companions and have known each other a while. I don't plan on disrupting that.
No, these are friends. These are my friends.
Okay, they can all be trusted?
They can all be trusted.
As I'm holding onto the cloak of a dead man.
I'm rifling through a bag that I stole earlier.
I'm still sitting on the top of the ship.
Where are your refugees now?
They've all scattered to the wind. I don't know. I'm more interested in finding Thavius Krieg, the High Overseer of El Drell. Word is, he's here in Baldur's Gate. He must have been outside of the city, and when it happened, and rumor has it that he traveled here with refugees. So I fear for whatever happened to El Drell that the High Lord Overseer is not with them. He is the savior of El Drell, so...
Why would the Overseer be gone from a city he is supposed to be overseeing?
Perhaps he was on business. I know not, but I know that I need to find him so that we can find out what happened and save El Drell from whatever fate has befallen it.
It sounds as though he would be the closest one to answers.
Indeed. And when I was here, I heard rumor also that he was seen being led from the gate with Vanthampur guards headed towards Upper City. So I was coming to speak to Amrik and sort of convince him to take me to Thavius.
That was our intent too, but as you can tell, it's not going to happen. But I don't think that should dissuade us from our ultimate goal is to get to the High Villa.
Yeah. Yes, if you would not mind, I would travel with you.
Of course.
All right.
Do you need to find any of your companions?
No, they were but simple
Okay. No one
citizens of El Drell. None of my traveling companions. My company was all. I had gone ahead, and most of my company had disappeared with El Drell. So I am I'm lost.
I'm assuming I'm close enough to hear this conversation.
Yeah.
You
Can
guys
I
will.
insight check
Yeah.
Rhea? Nat 20.
Jeez.
You can tell just by how gaunt she is. She's just very little sleep. You are from the way she hauntingly described the disappearance of El Terrell, that she is being very truthful.
Okay. If I remember correctly, didn't someone tell us that Davius Krieg went missing with El Terrell as well as Aldar Ravengard?
That was
Assumed information.
You had been told Alder Ravengard had gone to meet with Thavius Krieg in El Terrell
Okay.
when it disappeared.
But Ravengard is missing. We didn't actually know about Krieg.
Right.
Okay. I just have them like connected in my notes. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna lie, all these names are super confusing.
Eris, that person that was downstairs, well, below deck, that you guys were fighting in the smoke,
Mm-hmm.
was that was with that person?
Amrik?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you think that they would have anything, clues on them? It doesn't look like Ori found anything.
I look in the bag that they stole from him. Does it look like there's anything clue-like?
There is 150 gold in there.
Holy mom!
So there's
Now little pieces of paper that they're like, hey, clue.
no,
Like,
just
come to the party. This is the address.
just
RSVP.
gold.
Cool.
You guys have been to the upper city?
Look in the bag. I don't think there's any clues anymore. Unless it wasn't in his pocket. Maybe?
Okay.
Do you want to go look? We
Should
could
we-
go down and look.
We can go look.
Do
So
you
long
need
as the
food
captain
or
is not
rest?
mad with us.
So we can maybe talk and
I'll go with.
our next
Okay.
plan.
I could certainly use a rest before we go on any excursions.
So could I.
Is the ship that we just got, the tavern we just got off of, is it like we didn't destroy it too bad, did we? We can go back and get some beer and
Well, you can go back in and see.
Eris and I are currently on our way down.
All right.
all right.
So you guys head down there. The captain looks up and says, are you coming back in to make some more trouble?
No, Trouble killed itself.
I hope not.
I mean, got killed. I mean, is gone.
It's done.
Yeah, you do know who that was, right?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't kill him.
Wait, no.
Who was
Wait,
it?
Eris, did we know who that was?
Yeah, we did know who it was.
That was Duke Thelmar of Vanthampur's son.
Yep.
The favorite son.
Yep.
I would suggest y'all leave town
Nah.
before you're sleeping with the fishes in
It's
the morning.
fine.
Fishes are uncomfortable to sleep with. I prefer to sleep with other small animals.
It's figure speech, love.
Not until you sleep with fish. And I
We
start walking
have-
down.
We have business with Madame Vanthampur.
We need
We
to
know
return her
what's
son.
happening.
We need to return her son.
Man, everywhere we go, they just follow.
I wish you well, because
Oh, no, it's totally fine. Like I said, we didn't even kill him.
I appreciate that, madam. Is there anything we can do to pay for the damages we have forced upon your fine establishment?
yeah, 20 gold would be nice to clean up all the mess down there. And
That's okay. I think yours has it.
I'm
not
heading
yours.
downstairs with Drell.
okay,
She'll get it on the way out.
You don't know I have a bag of money.
I know you've got money
one
from
knows
before.
I have a bag of money.
Ma'am, I have 10 I can give you, and I'm sure that my compatriots will be willing to give you more.
For sure.
oh, thank you, love. And
Of course.
I'll have a drink for you. And she signals to one of the Kenkus at the bar, and he goes over and fills it up and sets it on the bar. A nice big draft beer.
Lovely.
So, we're gonna sit down with Rhea and let her get something to eat and something to drink and maybe rest for a bit.
They really don't have food here.
Oh, they don't?
No.
I thought they had fish soup or something.
No, they've got like snacks, pretzels, and peanuts and such.
This is more of a pub.
yes.
Oh.
Pub mix.
We do have the elf song room until, I believe, midnight tonight.
Excuse me. Yes, we do.
So we could go back, rest.
Okay, well, let's wait till these guys are finished downstairs.
Correct.
So what are you guys doing down there?
Find Red. Well,
Okay.
his corpse.
You find the body of the red-headed bodyguard of Amrik. He's
You
laying
wanted
there.
to look for clues, Drell? This is the guy.
The Kenku's cleaning up, setting cups and stuff back up, and so
I'll just kind of
passing notes.
look through his, I don't know, he was wearing like a coat or pockets or something like
Yeah.
that, just to see if he had anything. Because it didn't seem like, what was his name? Amrik? Didn't seem like Amrik had anything on him. Maybe
No.
this is his bag boy.
Yeah, Amrik had a bunch of daggers on him. And that's about it.
Lawful neutral.
Well, he
But-
tried to stab me.
He did.
What a jerk.
He did.
How many daggers was that?
On the other guy, on Amrik, there was 6 throwing daggers, 3 on either side of his vest, and a regular just looked like almost like a kitchen knife,
Why would
but
you
it's
do this?
fancy, like a fancy just.
What kind of paladin are you?
Can I, that's what I said. I'm going to go
lawful
ahead
neutral.
and take all the daggers.
Okay. So you got 6 throwing daggers and just a regular dagger.
Sweet.
Wait,
Now I
Eris,
have-
hold, how many daggers do you have?
What kind?
Anything pointy and short.
Well, how many? Let me rephrase this. How much does all those daggers weigh?
What do you call those
Just
things?
daggers,
what do you call
like-
those things that you like have?
A bandolier?
Yeah.
There you go.
It's a bandolier.
That's boots. I don't know what you're talking
Just
about.
picture this.
You
you
see
say
the
boots?
bodyguards are standing there and just watching you guys. Okay.
Gentlemen.
They nod. The human,
I wonder who won the bet.
you'll never know.
I couldn't even ask it in game because
The human had a mace. And that was about it.
got nothing else on him.
Nope.
No nothing. No notaries. No nothing. Bummer. What about the fiend thingy? Is that thingy still there?
It is
Yes,
the
perfect.
spine devil.
I can't remember. Was it just a quadruped or did it have wings? Was it able to fly
It
around?
was limbs and wings. So looked like a large spiky cat of sorts.
I wish
Oh,
I could have
that's-
tamed it.
Demon-y,
Oh, that's actually
amphy
perfect.
cat thing. It's not pretty in this.
I
in the
just
least.
counted how many daggers I have.
How many do you have?
21.
Oh.
It's a lot of daggers.
That's a,
Well, if he loses them the way he's been losing it, or if you keep losing them the way you've been
that's a
losing
lot of weight too, if I
I've
remember
only
correctly.
lost one and he took it.
Oh.
So it's not even that lost.
And then I actually
No.
gave it to Ori to heal me.
And I got like 6 out of the dungeon and then 6, 7 more. And then I had 3 to start with.
Tiefling, I believe you have
Few
a
extras.
fetish. This is crossed from obsession to fetish territory.
Never said I didn't.
Everybody's got to
I'm
have
just
their hook.
stating the facts. I'm drinking my beer.
Okay. Rhea orders a beer as well. I will take a beer as well. Thank you.
So she stayed upstairs with me.
You know that's
she's just-
21 pounds of daggers.
Yeah,
right?
I'm still unencumbered.
That's a lot of daggers.
So how
Most
long
of my
have you
stuff does
known
not
the
weigh a
paladin?
lot.
Oh, Cassandra?
Yes.
She's we've been friends since at least 11, 12.
Around there, yes.
That is a fair amount of time.
Indeed. I had just actually graduated into the Hell Riders when all this happened. So
Ah.
I am without a home now.
That is okay. Your home can be with us for now until we find your other one.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, of course. Any friend of my friends is my friend.
You are boisterous, aren't you?
Especially with the beer.
So, Cassandra, tell me what you've been doing since you've left.
I spent a good majority of time. My family was not very happy with me after I decided to not join the Hell Riders.
I would imagine not. You were a prominent family that didn't...
It wasn't my path. I did not see true value in it. So
Being a champion of our homeland, though.
There's other ways to become champion. You do not need to live the life under someone else's structure or fear of being killed on a daily basis or being exiled.
You are a paladin, no?
You can call me that.
What oath have you taken?
I didn't get that far in reading my notes.
Vengeance.
Vengeance. I am a vengeance paladin. Yes.
Vengeance, truly.
I follow Helm. Helm is my god.
Well, he's the defender god, the guardian god.
The watch. Yeah.
Oh, you follow Helm.
I do.
Oh, I used to know somebody who followed Helm.
Are you with us? Are you down? I thought you were downstairs shuffling.
come back.
Oh, you come back. Yeah. Yes, I do.
Drell is everywhere.
And Drell is all.
Oh my.
Sneaky little ninja. Yes,
When you
I
least
do.
expect Drell, he's
There wasn't much
standing there.
downstairs, so it
Well,
didn't take you guys long to scope around down there.
I'm
It
attempting
looks like
to have a conversation with the Kenku
okay,
and just completely amused that it's mimicking everything I say.
but you're getting pieces of conversation you've imagined it's had over the course of its time here, and it can pretty much come up with any response.
I'm fascinated by the voices.
But it's in different weird, like some are high, some are low, some are weird, some are.
I'm trying to get it to say very strange words with lots of syllables.
And sometimes it'll take a second to process, and then it comes up
Repeats back.
pretty quick.
Kenkus are the best playback devices ever.
Nice.
But
But
so,
yes,
yeah, you
I
can
follow Helm. I am a paladin of vengeance.
Vengeance is pretty extreme.
So the life of a hell rider.
Fair
What is
enough.
the life of a hell rider? What do you do?
Train? Lots
Die.
of training. Well, we don't. It usually takes more than if we're going up against an army per se, an
yes.
invading horde. Usually 10-1. One of us is worth 10 of them. So
Very good.
depending on the army.
Are you slaves? Are you oppressed in any way, or are you there of your own volition?
Oh no, it's a great honor to be a hell rider.
Then it seems you both have found your different paths, your different honors in various ways.
Indeed,
None more than the other.
I don't disparage her choices. I just wonder about them, not on a negative side, but
It seems you both wonder about each other.
indeed,
I think we just have different paths.
absolutely. I'm not dissuading you. The path of vengeance is one of that is a hard life. That is its
enjoying my
own hard
drink.
life ahead of you. What?
I was like, I'm enjoying my drink, ASMR style.
Okay, there, Baby Yoda.
I'm just
How's
watching
that
I'm watching the
overall?
adults fight.
I'm
And
sorry,
that's it.
Drell is whispering
not
little enchantments to himself over his coffee. I had to slap him.
No, I'm actually very pleased to have found a friendly face because I was not having a good time of it here. This city can be devoured by rats for all I care. It
They're
is
not
an
that bad if
awful-
you talk to them. Or if you give
the
them food.
people of this place.
Well, I'm
they're
sure
pretty-
that was a thing, but it's mainly the rats.
You speak to the rats, little one?
Yeah, mainly moose.
Oh, you have a rat in your hat.
He makes good use of the vermin in this town, and we shall as well.
Yeah.
Have you come back upstairs with us yet? Or are you still downstairs talking?
Yeah, I was just going to say that I'm just going to walk upstairs with like a beer in one hand and a handful of bacon.
Okay, these guys are sitting around a table.
Where'd you get bacon roll from your pocket?
Yes.
Pocket bacon.
Pocket bacon.
May I have a strip to dip in my ale?
Sure.
Thank you.
So what are we doing now? You look like you need a lay down.
I could use a little rest and then I'll be good to go. I don't mean if you want to go now, I will not hold you up. I will go with you.
So I think we should talk about what we need to do, because I think we all have the same end game at this point, in which would be to find Thelma.
And Luis?
Elmara?
Thelmara.
Are you looking around?
Am I looking around?
Is that why you were shushing?
Me?
Oh, I
No,
thought
you're
you
trying
were
to help me
shushing.
come up with a name.
Oh, all
No,
right.
I
Sorry.
was trying to find it in my notes.
Oh, I thought you were shushing.
I'm
No.
shuffling and scoping at the Actually, are the twins still upstairs?
Yeah.
Those-
It's a Drell, or not Drell.
I'm
Drow.
going
Drow.
to. Huh?
Yeah.
What?
I forgot about the twins.
Are they up? I thought they were downstairs.
Can I
No, they're upstairs.
try to
It's
sneak
been a
back to
while.
their table without them seeing me?
Oh, those
Give
twins.
me a roll.
I thought you were talking about the bouncers on the very bottom floor.
No, those.
15.
One of them spots you as you sneak over. The other one's like, and I think that if we go to the underside again, it will not go well. I like being up here. And the other one's like, shh, we have a visitor.
Actually, if you notice me, I'm just being.
Hey, we have a viz. We have visual problems on the surface world with the sun being so bright.
I'm gonna walk up behind the one not noticing me and be like, so what you talking about?
Oh, it's you again. Hello.
Pocket bacon?
Oh, yes, thank you.
Making friends.
We were just talking about our next move. We were wondering what there is fun to do here in town. We're looking to make our fortunes.
Do you have, I mean, you seem pretty cool. You're not very noticing of people, though. But how are your skills with not being seen?
They're all right, I guess. I mean, we are drow, so, it depends. When
Might I
people want to
recommend-
see us, they, Belden here, he's much easier at being spotted than I am. And the other one looks at him. Aerith, shut your mouth.
To be fair, Belden pays more attention than you do.
Oh, all right. So what?
I would recommend Waterdeep.
Waterdeep.
Yes.
To the north.
I hand them a tiny scroll.
Oh, thank you, stranger.
Good luck.
They lean back and they both unroll and thank you, and for your troubles. And he hands you a gold.
Oh, no, it's fine.
All right.
Trust me.
Generous and giving.
You seem
Well,
talented, so, I mean, if it works out, you could be quite the acquisition.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We will look you up. What is your name, stranger?
You can call me Eris.
Eris.
Yes.
Again, Aerith, and I am Belden.
Excellent.
And if you have need, we are always looking for good adventures.
Perfect. You will have them if it works out.
All right, we will head to Waterdeep and check this out. Thank you.
Yes. The note is half in common and half in thieves' cant.
Mm. They roll, and they're going over it as you
And I will
leave.
leave them.
So as I was saying, I will not hold you up. If you want to go now, we can go now. Although, how do you want to approach? I imagine with her son being dead, she will not. I hope she will not take it well. I hope that,
For sure not. No.
I hope that Thavius will be okay. I don't want him hurt, or if he is held hostage by her, then I worry for his safety.
Then we will just have to kill her.
But what if that puts him in danger in the meantime?
Well,
We're not sure he's. Are we sure he's there?
The rumor has it that he was being led by the Vanthampur guards.
let's locate him first, see where he is, and then we will go from there. Does that sound fair?
For sure.
Well, that will require checking out the villa, the Vanthampur Villa.
So do you prefer, or what do you suggest? Do you guys want to go during the day, just full on knock on the front door, or should we go at night where we have some folks who can be a little more...
I recommend we rest for the day. Let us sleep, gain our strength, eat up more pocket bacon, and then we shall arise when the night falls and go check out the surroundings.
Okay, so we should head to
Elfsong.
Elfsong.
We still have a room there, or 2 or 3.
So I'm just
Mini
gonna toss this out there. Should we bring Amrik back to his home?
Maybe his bloodied tunic will do the trick.
I don't recommend that.
Probably shouldn't be dragging a dead body
You
around.
want to
with us.
bring the corpse of one of the
her
Duke's
favorite
favorite sons
son.
dragging
Yeah.
through the street? And
Not
to the
his
front
body,
door?
only his bloodied clothes and maybe a finger.
Why? Why would we do this?
Strip the body
Intimidation.
naked, cut off a finger, and throw the corpse into the ocean.
Okay, I see.
She backed a death cult. She's not going to be intimidated by that. She's going to be more inconvenienced by that.
If she is truly backing a death cult, then she must be put down.
Well,
How
yes.
far are we from
That's the plan.
that other like storage area? Could we maybe toss his body in that other storage area, or do we just toss him into the sea? Probably shouldn't just leave him on the deck here. What should we do with his body?
Is that where he is now? We should probably do something
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Do we want
sooner rather than later.
It's on the deck.
so do we toss him to the sea, or do we take him back to that one storage house we went to that nothing was there, which is just like around the corner?
That's a business.
It's
It's a not very good business, but it is a business.
There's got to be a closet or
Then
something.
the fish it is.
Captain,
Aye.
is there a mortician nearby?
It's called the ocean, laddie. Lettuce.
Lettuce.
Lass.
There you go.
Lettuce is a new one.
Lettuce.
I have not been called lettuce before.
It's the they version of laddie or lass. It's lettuce.
all right. All right.
I've coined it. It's mine. I have now come up with the.
Trademarked.
Okay, so is it the ocean for Amorous? Or are we taking in storage locker?
We are technically officials of the city,
All right.
more or less.
Right.
So I don't know. Maybe we should be like, hey, we are officials and we have found a dead corpse and should be taken care of by people that are not
Fish.
Flaming Fist.
Oh, fish. Okay.
For convenience
Is
purposes.
your buddy that's a Flaming Fist still here?
Say the part over time.
You were talking to a Flaming Fist guy in the tavern a while ago.
Yeah, he was the guy sitting.
Oh yeah. Is he still downstairs?
Cedric.
He's on the same level that we are.
Yeah, he's on the same level. He's fallen asleep in the corner.
So I should go wake him up and have him take care of this then. All right.
Why not?
All right. I'm gonna go wake him up.
We have badges. We might as well use them.
What? Who that?
Be like, hey, buddy.
What do you want? I didn't do nothing.
No, but you were looking to make good. You want to get back in the good graces of the Flaming Fists.
I'm fine with the flaming fists. They are. I'm on leave for 10 days, so without pay, I'll imagine, or I wager.
Well, there's a dead body
You could
on
probably
the
get
upper deck.
paid.
There's a dead body on the upper deck. We just found it. There.
Good.
Well,
Call somebody who cares.
No. I believe it actually is the son of a very prominent person. And I think maybe.
Dude?
Dead just the same, I would imagine.
I think maybe turning him over to the authorities would help get you a little bit higher up in the Flaming Fists.
I'm not being paid for that. I'm not doing good deeds for somebody.
Okay, we're done.
He goes back to sleep.
Can I go? I'm gonna go wake him up.
Can we
You
give
go
him to the
right
fish
ahead.
now?
What?
I think we should toss him in the fish.
Who are you?
The Flaming Fist. Also,
Okay.
hi.
I got one of those too somewhere.
Yep.
Well, they took it.
Yep.
Tell
So
him suspension's
what
over.
my friend was trying to explain earlier, which it didn't sound like she was doing a fantastic job, was we were figuring, since we have to chase down some leads for official business and whatnot, you understand, that maybe we could help with that whole not paid furlough thing. And
now you have my attention, lass.
Yeah, I could give you, a little stipend. And then maybe if you report the murder of a very noble and important person's son, that the commanders would be like, hey, this guy, even when he's off duty, is totally on duty, and reinstate that paid vacation. But of course, I will give you a small stipend.
What's the small stipend?
10 gold.
It's not bad, not bad.
I mean, to be fair, you're just reporting something. But,
So who killed him? Or her, I don't... What is it?
that's the thing, is we need to, like, do some sort of investigating. But I'm sure if we do this, the Flaming Fist will be in... Let me change my wording. Baldur's Gate would be in debt to the Flaming Fist. And more importantly, you for reporting this heinous crime.
Alright. Let me see the 10 gold first.
I put 10 gold on the table.
He slaps his hand on it. Where's the body?
On the upstairs.
Alright.
No, that was...
And who murdered him? Who is it?
It is Amrik Vanthampur.
I owe that bloke some money, so...
Yeah, see? So, I mean...
Works out for me!
To be fair, I think it's kind of funny too. But, like, Baldur's Gate might not think it's so funny. And pretty sure he was killed by one of those death cultists.
Really?
Yes. We tried to clear... Well, since you're, part of the group, we were sent by the captain to clear them out. We got all that we found, but there might still be a few stragglers
Okay.
that were not where they were supposed to be.
What's your division called?
What is our division called? We're the Team Alpha, super good, do things that other people cannot do. Team.
The 5th.
Yes.
The A5s.
That works for me.
We'll see.
I'm usually not the one leading the group, so I didn't pay attention to what we were supposed to be called.
We have a leader?
I don't know.
Not that I know of.
I said I wasn't paying attention.
Alright. Well,
But, like, you can totally take credit for finding out about the murder and stuff.
Oh, yes, we will not say anything.
We're supposed to be keeping low profile.
alright.
Hard to do. I toss my dreadlocks.
Alright, well then, I will do that. Right after this beer. Sucks.
No hurry. It won't rot for a while.
Alright.
Sweet.
What do you guys do now?
We go back.
Taken care of.
Oh, there is one matter of business to settle with the captain over here. I paid her 10 gold for damages. I believe the other 3 of you can cough up some kind of money for the damages we did. She wants 20.
Moose and I damaged nothing.
This is a team. Can you not contribute to the team?
The team damaged the boat.
Anybody? I can't pay her the full amount.
What are you gonna give
Rich
her?
girl?
You gave her. She wants how many? 20.
20. I gave her 10.
What was the hell last name
I did the
again?
lion's share of the
What was
damage.
the hell last name again?
Rhea.
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 I'll actually look up some. Come, Rhea. I will show you to where we are staying, where we can get sleeps.
Oh, very good.
All right, I'll drop a bag with 100 silver on the counter.
Alright.
There's
Beautiful.
there's
Captain
the other
looks at it.
10.
Spends all the same.
Getting rid of
Thank you for your hospitality, good madam.
You are in good standings with the Low Lantern.
Now, it is nap and bacon time.
Alright. So you guys all head back to the Elf Song Tavern.
Yes.
Alright. You make your way through the streets. It's actually a little sunny this afternoon. It's getting later in the afternoon by the time all this gets over.
I go into the tavern, pay for my own drink, come out, try to get stabbed, and then you want me to pay for the damages you did?
Contribute, not pay for all.
Yeah, contribute to the damages that I did none of.
I
Get outta here.
will hand Ori. I'll hand Ori 10 gold pieces.
You do not have to reimburse me.
What? I don't know where that came from.
I can't.
Okay, it came from me. I didn't even try to hide it that time.
We will put this toward funding for our next venture.
Yeah, whatever.
Give it to the gnome.
So many spells.
So I put it in a different satchel, you notice, than mine. Kind of in my pocket area.
All
Okay.
right. You guys come in and you see Alan.
On the way to the Elf Song Tavern, could I find a bank?
I would imagine there's a money house that you can find.
Anyhow,
You
so I
gonna
was wondering what it was called.
You gonna convert some?
Yes. I've got lots of pocket change. I would just stop in real quick and find someone to convert some of my silver and gold into higher currencies.
What do you want, platinum or?
Yes, I would like 10 platinum. We'll go 15 platinum and 30 gold.
You actually have to go up more towards the upper
district.
city by the time you find one, but you do find a money house.
I'll just take a little side trip. You guys do your thing.
Eat and sleep, sure.
Don't forget about gems.
I don't have any. She has all the gems.
No, you can convert things into gems as well.
Oh, that's
I don't have
fine.
any gems.
Yeah, you have 10 agates.
Oh, I do. I'm
That are-
sorry.
It's like 100 gold.
Yeah, I forgot I have those in my cards.
I head back to the elf song and give Alan a silver and ask for food. Any food you have on hand, Alan?
I've got lots of food, but what is it you are in the mood for?
Stew!
I've always got a good stew brewing.
Beautiful.
So he goes in the back and whips up some stew and bread.
Do you want food, Rhea?
I would love some. I haven't eaten
Good.
yet today.
You
so.
should eat before Ori does.
I gave Alan a silver. Does that get me more than...
Yeah, that'll get you a stew and bread and enough for the table.
Perfect.
So he brings over a large serving bowl full, and some empty bowls, and like 3 loaves of crusty bread, and fresh out of the oven. So
I take a bread.
Just the whole loaf.
Yeah, I take one bread, and I give a little bit to Moose.
Moose
He takes
deserves
it,
bread.
like-
Moose requires bread.
So you guys are all there. Eris is not. That's going to take a little while
Yeah.
to get all that done.
I'm just getting that platinum so I could hide it inside my belt instead of outside my belt.
That's fair. Yeah. So she says, so this is where you guys have been staying?
That is correct.
It's lovely here.
It is. It has wonderful music as well.
I've heard tell of this
It's true.
tavern. I've heard it's haunted.
It
I always
is.
thought it was just a gimmick to.
One would think,
It
but
feels
avast.
haunted.
There is a...
And like after an
Elven
hour, the elf maid picks up and starts singing of her song, her normal song. So what is it, you guys? How do we want to play this? Are we gonna kick down the door? What do you think, Cass?
We enjoy scoping things out, but I'd love to see what Cass has in mind.
No, I think when
Eris isn't there.
Eris gets back, though, we should probably talk about going after dark. What do you guys think about going after dark?
No, I love this idea, and it will give me a time to restore myself over the course of the afternoon with sleep. So
Well,
that
some of us can see in it. Some of us can't. So there is that.
I can't either. So
But being able to find out where the overseer is would be kind of nice. That way we don't possibly endanger them, or if they are for some reason involved in all of this.
correct. I believe surveillance is our first and foremost step.
what do we know of the Vanthampurs? Are they?
They have a
Wretched
weird name.
family. And yes, they have a weird name. Thank you, Drell.
Do we know what kind of guards they have, or?
No, I believe that'll be part of tonight's endeavor is to account for all of this. see the security, the layout, the property, all of it, and see if we can find your overseer.
So maybe we should go before dark and then kind of check it out.
Not necessarily, depending on the layout. We could also do that.
It'd be good to get a look at it during the day, and
This
then
is true.
into the dark. That way we know, because it's easier to see the whole picture during the day.
Perhaps we go near sunset.
If I might interject, while I'm close to the upper city, I will, because I had the idea while I was at the bank, I'm just going to like change into some extra clothes I have. It's like simple merchant, but like nice clothes. Go into the upper city, and I'd like to find and do a little walk around the residence, count the
Flaming
guards,
fist
look at
guards
the-
stop you.
I'll show them a badge.
No, they step aside. They think you're just a merchant. No merchants here. Oh,
No, it's a guild business, buddy.
He steps aside.
I'll slip him a
That's all right.
silver coin.
Oh, hey.
I wasn't here.
Who?
There you go.
All right, you're in the upper city.
Yeah, I want to find the Vanthampur residence, count how many guards, how many windows, how many doors.
He'll even point it out. It's 3 blocks that way. Can't miss it. It's the compound with the 12-foot wall around it.
The gaudy monstrosity that
Yeah.
obviously says, "Hey, we're rich and important."
Yes, exactly
Okay,
what that
perfect.
is. And so as you get there, it does. As you get there, it has a 12-foot wall around it, stone wall. Hang on, I will tell you. It's a stately stone edifice with a detached stable house. Both buildings have sloping roofs covered with red clay tiles. A 12-foot high stone wall encircles the villa. Lanterns hang along the wall's interior that you can see, because you get a different. You look through some gates and you can see as you're walking by, and you can see lamps hanging on the interior wall. It's. You see various groups of guards within the grounds. How long are you going to check it out?
Long, and I want to do like some head counts of like if there's any patterns that I can see them patrolling.
So there's 3.
Do at least one change of the guard so I can see kind of their intervals.
Yeah, you see 3 gates. Okay, 2 in the front, 1 in the back. You can see a group of 3 guards at each gate inside. So a total of 9 guards outside on the grounds. There is a stable house that you can see. There are 2 windows on the outside of the stable house. Other than that, there are no other visible ways around the wall except over or through the gate.
Okay. Do I see them change guards at the gates?
Not within the time that you're there.
Okay.
You said you were only going to be there an hour or so?
Yeah. Probably. I wouldn't wait too long because reasons.
Yeah.
But,
You see the guards don't stray far from the gate that are inside. They kind of hang.
cool.
While she's doing all that, I would like to show Rhea our quarters, and I'm going to go to sleep.
Oh, thank you. Yes. And she will go to sleep as well.
Do we have enough time for a long rest?
Yes. Let's see. So it'll be like 9, 10 o'clock would be an 8-hour rest.
Okay.
So it'll be after sundown.
I'm just going to take a short rest, and actually, I'm going to spend 2 of those hours at least retranscribing more spells.
Okay. What about you, Cass?
I don't actually really need to do any of that because I don't need to do anything. But I guess for time's sake, I'll just take a short rest. Because
Okay. and you come back eventually after about an hour. Well, an hour to the money house, an hour to there, and an hour back. About 3 hours.
Okay.
So you wouldn't be able to get a long rest.
That's fine.
You could get a short rest.
I'd like to still take a long rest because that way I'm at my best when we go do our thing.
Okay.
I can also join you later.
Well, she'll have information for us.
So you come back, and Kaz is sitting downstairs,
Mm-hmm.
talking to Alan.
So,
Hey, everyone went to bed already?
Well, I think we're just, I think we have a plan for tonight, and we want to make sure we're ready for it. So what
I'm in one. I'm in one of the booths downstairs, scribbling on my notes.
I figured since the bank was pretty close, I'd just go check out the place real quick and see what's up.
Oh, what did you find?
Well, stuff that I'm not going to talk about here in the main room.
Well, that would probably be a good idea.
It's Grandpa's.
I can go in the back if you need.
I mean, that's fine.
It's only you three down here right now.
Sure. While you go back there, do you have any extra rope by any chance that I might be able to purchase off of you?
I'm sure I can round some rope up for you.
I pop out from the booth. How much extra rope?
Are you asking me or her? Alan's. Like, are you adding to the extra rope?
I look at Alan really confused.
Do you need more rope on top of that, or?
Shh.
Okay.
If you could just whatever you
I'll
have,
see what I can find.
I'd appreciate that.
Eris, why do we need rope?
Gonna wait till Alan leaves.
He leaves.
Okay, so I did a quick scoping of the Vanthampur residence, and they have 12 feet walls around the whole thing, 3 gates, 2 in front, 2 in back, 3 guards at each gate. We have 2 windows that I could get into from the stable house, or we'd have to climb over the wall, which would involve extinguishing some lanterns, which might be suspicious. We might have to do that anyway.
So we're dealing with threes again.
Yes, 3 sets of 3.
So do we need 3 ropes?
No, the ropes are actually entirely different from the numbers. That's just for the walls.
So 1 ropes.
Yeah, or a couple, however many Alan has.
Okay.
I mean, I have 1 rope, but we might need more because we have to get over the wall, and then we also have to get into the house.
Pull out like a 50-foot roll of rope. I have ropes.
That's really good. How about you hang on to that just in case you need it?
I've always had ropes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we do, but we're gonna need more ropes just in case.
Okay.
So is this stable? Everything is surrounded by the wall, the main villa and the stables.
Yes.
Okay. So you're thinking
It's pretty much like you would expect a rich, important family to have a fortress. They do,
I have one of those. I had one of those.
of course.
They you do know the stable house was built
Like into the
like
wall?
the wall comes at 2 sides of the stable house, and the stable house, 2 of the stable house walls are outside the wall, and one of those is the one that had the windows on it.
I was just gonna. Should we go through the stable house?
So
That would be the easiest access, yes.
All right.
So less ropes?
No, we still need ropes.
Okay.
So go ahead and hang on to yours. You might need it.
Okay, I am almost done transcribing this book. And then I will have more reading.
I'm going to go take
Yeah.
a nap.
Let me know whenever we need ropes. And I go back into the booth.
okay.
Moose don't eat that.
Oh, I'll wait for Alan to get back with rope, and then I'll
Alan
go.
goes, is it okay to come back in?
Oh yeah,
after-
no, it's good. Thank you.
All right, he comes back in. I found a 50-foot rope.
Oh yeah, sure. I don't know how much for a rope.
Silver piece. No,
Oh, okay. Here's the silver piece.
takes it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry, I'm going to look up some spells.
So, what do you guys? So around 9 o'clock, you guys start to wake.
Some of us start to wake.
What do you guys do?
Probably all should meet maybe somewhere's not inside
There's the upper room.
where we are. Okay, so maybe we should all
There's
meet
the
in
upper
the
center
upper
room there.
center room. And
Sounds
then
good.
have you go over the fluid plan.
Yes. I repeat everything I said for
Yes.
everyone else in the
Yeah,
party.
You know, everybody's up to speed on what the working fluid plan is.
Lovely reconnaissance job. I'm very proud of you.
It's what I do.
All right, are we all ready to make our way to the villa? Anybody need to do anything before we go?
Not that I know of. Do we have all of the supplies we need? Do we have rope?
We have rope. Alan had
Rope.
some rope. Drell
Wonderful.
has some rope too.
Drell has rope.
All right. I have no other questions.
All right, you guys head outside, and it is just the start of summer, so it's actually not quite dark yet. It's
Twilight.
twilight. So you guys head up to the upper city. You see guards standing there, watch you guys approach. Rhea's like, "Are they gonna get me?" She puts her cloak up. They stop. Oh, what's your business? Oh,
Well,
yeah. And he steps aside. Lets you guys pass.
I put my arm around Rhea. It's okay. We got you.
Once you guys show the badge, they stop looking at you. They don't care. They go back to their conversation.
Actually, once we walk through, I'm going to go back to the guards at the gate and give them each a gold piece.
Oh,
If there are any alarms, you don't hear anything. It's official business, trust me.
we can spread that word along the wall.
Thank you.
Thank you. And they tuck the gold away. Just try not to burn down the city. The city, because that would be bad for us.
If the rest of the city catches on fire, I will let you know that it is an actual alarm.
Okay, good.
Communication is key.
So, Mahari says, thanks to this campaign, I did find out you can in fact, have too much rope.
Never.
Rope is heavy, yo.
Also, I basically stole rope from Alan according to what this told me rope costs.
But you guys have given him a lot, so
That's
he
true.
just gave you for a silver, like...
I believe
We have Black Friday pricing at the Elf Song Tavern year round.
Alan has been able to put his child through school with the wages we have given him the last week.
And he doesn't even have a child.
Correct.
Actually, it hasn't even been a week. It's been like 2 days.
Yeah.
2 days.
He's gonna
Giving him a
start
total of
charity,
like
Alan's
60 something
kids.
gold.
Yeah, we've been at this for almost 2 months now, and yeah, it's been a course of 2 days.
Yes.
So, okay.
Time moves differently in the Forgotten Realms.
So you lead them
A biography.
to the...
The Vanthampur
villa.
Villa. Well, like across the street. We're going to
Yeah,
for it to
yeah.
get
You don't go
completely
right
dark.
up to the gate, but I get it.
Hey guys, we're breaking in later.
Oh, okay.
See you then.
Hey.
Okay. So it's twilight. You can see generally what Eris had told you. In the back half, you do see it's like a back alley kind of between two estates, and you see the stable has in fact windows in the wall.
How shiny is your armor?
Good question.
Have you polished it recently?
No, I don't think I'm like the polishing type.
That's
Wait,
good.
so
You've got chain, right? Chainmail.
That's what I'm looking for.
I'm pretty sure you have chainmail.
I think
so.
I do.
It's not quiet.
No, it's not quiet armor.
Wait, so there's the stables that have the windows on them? How high up are the windows, or are they like
They're at
on
normal height.
regular window height?
Yeah, they're regular. It's a one-story
So
stable.
taller than you.
They're about
I will need help.
about 2 feet wide. 2 of them side by side.
Okay.
The window is a. Hang on.
So I'm kind of thinking at this point maybe we have the louder three of us wait like across from the back gate, and the less loud two of us could do a sneak in and open the back gate, if you know what I mean.
I think
So
that
we're
would be
not, like-
wise from past experiences that I have had with gates.
Oh yeah, that one time that I was totally there.
Yep, gates are difficult at best. I am not stealthy. I am not quiet.
You are not. So,
So I take it just you and I are just gonna wait at the back gate.
And
Everybody else
Rhea.
No.
Rhea's like,
Oh, she
not
has
stealthy.
armor.
She's got
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
got plate mail on her.
Oh.
Tink tink.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess the three of us will wait.
But like, don't be obvious about it. You got to be like subtle, like you're just kind of hanging out.
Break up. You look like a committee.
Act casual. Not that casual.
Too casual. Too casual.
I pull some cheese out of my pocket.
Okay, so you seem to be the master thief here. Where are we going?
They are lead-lined windows, and they are locked.
For now. How high are the windows?
Regular height,
So
regular window height. It's a one.
I can reach the window without climbing the building.
Yeah.
Okay. So once it gets like dark enough where humans cannot see, I will unlock a window.
And as soon as it gets darker, you see them go around inside. You guys can as you watch from your vantage point across the street. You see them go around on the inside and light all these lanterns on the inside of the wall, lighting the grounds very well.
Sconces, torches.
Sconces, for the love of God. That's led to serious problems with this party before. Not this party, but this group.
This player party.
This player party has had sconce issues.
So gates and sconces are a no-go. Understood.
If we come up against something that's only gates and sconces, we're like we're
It's,
TPK.
it's game
Just
over.
turn around and leave.
Sconces.
Welcome.
Not the sconces.
Welcome to Dimbo's Gate and Sconce Emporium.
Sconces. What would have to
That's
be
it.
sconces?
If there's two things I hate, it's sconces and gates.
All right. So,
It's a t-shirt.
what do you do?
I'm going to unlock a window. The window.
Give me
I'm
a-
assuming the back window of this
You pull out
building
your
is not
your window flat
yes.
and give me a roll.
So we have 17.
Okay. Are you going with them or her?
Yes.
Give me stealth checks, both of you, just to
Oh no.
because this can always lead to shenanigans.
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 23.
Yeah.
Where was that at?
Window object equals window lockpick equals crowbar.
It would be 15.
Sconces, is it?
15?
15.
15 and 17?
23.
23?
17. What did I do? Roll a 1?
Right. Okay, so you sneak up to the window.
Yes.
What'd you get for your lockpick?
The lockpick was 17.
Okay. That was where I got the I knew I heard a 17. I was like, what I heard.
I rolled a 5.
So you slip the flat in and you shimmy it around and you click the lock and it lifts up and you're able to slip into the stable house. It's a stone building and it contains 4 stables with draft horses in them, as well as a fully equipped smithy, including an anvil and a hearth on the opposite wall. It's 45 feet wide. You see the door on the opposite wall. You see a double door for the horses to go out, and you see a man door next to it. No, I'm sorry, that's a window next to it. So there's a window, just like the one on this side, but on that side, and a double door.
Good old man door.
So you got the smithy on the western wall, and you've got the stables on the eastern wall. You came in through the northern wall, and the gate and the window are on the southern wall. Just to give you an idea. The anvil's right in front of the hearth. The hearth is glowing low. It's been out for maybe a couple hours, you think.
Hey, Drell.
What?
So, we're supposed to clear the back gate so that everyone else can get in.
Let me see your character sheet.
Mine?
Yeah, and yours.
Yeah, we died.
Just the front one.
Oh, mine's stapled, so tough luck.
Okay.
I'm wondering if we can't cause a distraction that will get all the guards in one place. Or at least preoccupied.
Oh, wait, why do we want all the guards already active? What if we can just get past all of them?
We could try that. Okay, maybe we do that. Well,
You hear the horses stomping around.
yeah, I was just wondering, there's fire here, a barn, horses. Put 4 and 3 together.
I can create fire wherever I go.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Maybe we clear the back gate, get the rest of the people in here, and then ask their opinion.
Okay, you do that.
You want to wait here?
I'm gonna go see what's through that door.
The double doors.
Don't do that. It's bright out there.
You can see the window. There is, like I said, a window right next to it, so you can peer out, and you see the main grounds are very lit up.
Why don't you come with me, help me out with the guards at the back gate, and then we can all come back to the stable house here and figure out what to do next.
You mean the loud people?
Yes.
Okay. You can bring the loud people if you want.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have to eventually. Okay. All right. Can you help me out with the guards at the back gate?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
Wait, are we
then.
doing that quietly?
Yes.
Oh.
Or you could just wait here. Whatever works.
Yeah, I can try that.
Okay.
So as you head to the window to peer out into the courtyard, you see on the southernmost wall of the gate, or of the wall, southernmost wall, there's one of the two gates is directly across and looks like a cobblestone driveway that leads from here to there, and one that bows around seemingly to the front and one to the back gate. There's the group of guard that are directly in front of that gate. And you know the other guards are just off to the side here, just behind the villa on this northern wall.
Okay.
In the northern back gate. So.
Okay. So I want to get to the gate that's not in the front with the other one. So there's just 3 guards instead of 6 to deal with.
Right. But you do have an idea that, if anybody shouts, those guards could potentially hear.
Here. Yeah. So it's got to be really sneaky.
There's how many guards by that gate?
3.
3 guards by that gate.
So there's basically what I'm saying is there's 3 guards in direct visual of this front door of the stable, and they're quite a distance away. Like 75, 80 feet away. The gate is about 100 feet away. That southern, southwestern gate.
Okay.
And southeastern gate are on that.
Is there a
southern
window
wall.
on the inside that we can sleep out of without going through the front door?
Yeah.
Okay.
This window that you're peering out, you could
so
without
I'd like
opening the doors.
to do that.
Okay.
And then stealthily go to the single gate.
Give me a stealth check.
12?
And I'm staying in the barn.
So you raise the window up. Well, let's see. So you start to raise the window up, and you let it go to climb through it, and as soon as you let it go, Bang! The window slams back down. It did not, those types of windows that have no
We killed the battle cam with the window.
have no counterweights to keep it up.
Yeah.
They just slam backs down.
All right, well,
And,
I'm ducking back and hiding.
And you hear, "What was that?"
Actually, this could work perfectly.
I don't know. But
There's
let's
only
go
one
check
door,
it out.
right?
Yes, the window and the double doors. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to hide.
All right. Give me a stealth check. What are you doing? You hear that, of course.
Mm-hmm.
You guys across the street, kind of laying low, hear the guards go, "What was that?" I don't know. Let's go check it out.
Can I,
Let the other ones know.
using minor illusion, make the sounds of like a fluttering bird that sounds like it's going away? To try to make the guards think that a bird just smacked into the window and is going away.
What is minor illusion?
While you guys are doing that,
It can-
we did send the stealthy ones in, correct?
It could be
So they told us.
simple sounds.
Just
Okay.
checking.
I can make it last for as long as I want to, up to 1 minute.
Sound, but not visual. It's one or the other, right?
Yes,
An
for this one.
image
Don't need to
or
see
an
it.
object.
yes,
that
but it
lasts
can't
for
be
the
like an
duration.
overly complex image. But
Right,
I'm just
so
trying
a
to
bird
make.
fluttering.
I'm just trying to make a
I
quick
would say
bird
that's
flutter.
doable. Yep.
Yeah,
So
and I want to make it try to sound like it's going away from the window, like a bird hit it and then just kind of going away
okay.
in the night.
I got 24.
24. You're definitely hidden. What do I got to roll? Do I roll?
I am the wall.
I hide
Um,
in front of the mural of a tiefling that's in the barn.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if there's something I've got to.
It can use a investigation against my DC to determine if it was
Oh.
essentially if they fall for it or if they don't.
Alrighty, let's find out. Investigation. What's the DC on?
My DC.
What's your spell DC? Just
my
so I...
DC is 14.
Okay, so you guys across the street see two of them leave. One of them says, "Wait here," in case it's a trick. And as they come around to the front, you hear them call to the ones on the southern end. "Hey, we're checking something out. Keep your eyes open. Make sure, keep two on us, one on the gate." And you hear bird noises. I can't make head off into the night sky, and they both look. "I think it was a bird that hit the window." "You think?" "I heard it too." "All right." And one of them comes over and checks the window, opens it up. The other one opens the doors, looks in. Are you hiding?
Yeah.
Okay.
After I do that, I would
Give
try
me a
to
stealth, just so I.
hide. Whoops. That's a natural 20, though.
You
I
guys,
thought it was a 10. I was really
You're
scared for a
hiding?
second.
So how convenient. They have picture of a gnome and a tiefling just
Tiefling.
right on the
you guys are
wall.
like,
It's just me standing in the middle.
Realist painters these days,
I
am
am
I right?
nothing.
Yeah. If I remain very still, they will not see me.
They cannot see you.
Their vision is based on bit movement.
Crunch.
So one of the guards opens the gates, leans in, looks both. He actually looks behind the door.
It's just me. I'm like, oh.
His visual, you see him pass over where you guys are hiding, and then just keep going. "I don't see anything in here, just the horses." "All right." And they close the gates and walk back to, and you guys hear, "What was it?" "Nothing, just some bird hit the window." All right. They go back to, then it was a bird. "Ah, okay." And then the ones to the south go back to watching.
Nice.
I pop out of a hay bale. What was that?
It was a bird.
I made it a bird. What
Here.
did you do?
It's not my fault that they don't keep their windows up to code.
Do you want me to hold the window next time?
Cheap nobles.
Do you want to try that again, or do we want to try something else now?
Just going to blow a hole in the wall. See if that works.
Listen, I'm prepared for that too. But
Any
we're
more
trying to do
bird noises?
We're trying to do sneaky.
There's a bird
stuff.
that blew a hole in the wall.
This bird has grenades.
A bird just
Birds.
blasted a foot thick with stone wall.
This pigeon has a red bandana tied around its head. What is going on?
Why is this bird so angry?
These birds hate walls.
Were any of the guards looking at the front doors of the stable house?
Were they? Yeah, but
Are
no.
they?
Roll of perception.
8.
Yeah, looks all right.
Okay. I'm gonna try the window again.
You should believe that.
Much better. 19.
Okay.
I'm going to hold the window.
You open the window.
Take one of my daggers and stick it into the
Okay.
window frame so it stays up.
It holds it up.
Now I have 20 daggers.
And that's why you have mini daggers, so you can leave them everywhere.
Yes.
Okay, so you stick it.
Yep.
It holds up.
And I'm going to go through the window and sneak around towards the back gate. Are there any, like, flower beds or bushes or tall
Not between
grass?
you and those guards. It is
Okay.
open space. Roll your stealth. I am going to get 3, 4,
Just
5,
standing here by the window still.
I'm going to get 6 checks on you.
Oh, Lord.
23.
That guy definitely doesn't see anything. One of the ones in the back is glancing your way
Dun,
and
dun,
then
dun.
just happens to miss you as you lean back against the wall.
Dun, dun, dun.
And he keeps moving his glance. So what do you guys think about that new inn that opened? And they go back to talking about stuff.
All right. I'm going to...
I came close. I was 2 away.
Oh, boy. Let's see here. Oh, yes! This is great.
What are you doing in the meantime?
How many lamps are
am-
near them?
I am honestly just watching and keeping. I will actually keep the entire time. I guess I'll keep an action prepared
Okay.
for if an alarm, like if not a full alarm, but if somebody I can see spots Eris,
Okay.
because then I will react.
There's a lamp every 10 feet along the wall.
Okay.
They're not standing particularly close. I mean, how close? They're about 15 to 20 feet away from any
I'm wondering
lamp.
if there's lamps that I could extinguish to make their vision harder.
There's always a roll. I mean, you can extinguish lamps, but you're sure these guys are they're not just talking, they're actively looking. They're talking, but they're actively moving and not standing in a group.
Okay.
They're not simpleton guards. They're
So I'm
Okay.
going to get as close as I can without being right directly in visual range. And I'm going to use thaumaturgy to make 30 feet opposite of where I am to make some whispering sounds like someone's trying to break in by climbing the wall.
okay. Okay. Drell, give me a perception check.
Percepting. That's pretty good. 13.
So, okay, that's all you see.
Yep.
And you're watching this kind of from the window. So you You do thaumaturgy about 30 feet on the other side of the gate away from you. No,
opposite them, but
side.
on the inside of the
Right.
wall, as if someone had climbed over
mean,
and was sneaking through the grass.
I mean, on this side. You
Yes.
see that there's 3 shrubs on the opposite side of this. So
That's where it's coming from.
okay. So let's see if I notice. That guy definitely doesn't notice. One guy is like itching his ear, like. So, 2 of them. Shh. Did you hear that? Yeah, I heard it. Came from those bushes over there. And the other guy's like, I didn't hear nothing. It's because you're itching your ear, idiot. You stay here. And then the other 2 head. They're heading towards those bushes.
Perfect. All right, so once they get to the bushes, I'm taking out this guy standing there itching his ear.
Okay. He's watching. He's got his back to you because he's got the gate and them both in his cone of vision. So.
Perfect. Yes. Lethal or non-lethal? I'm just gonna go for the choke out.
Okay.
Be real quiet about it.
So you're doing a choke out.
Yes.
Okay. Give me an opposed athletics check.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's a natural 1.
Oh. So how do you do this?
Well, my plan was to sneak up behind him with a piece of rope and just like strangle.
Okay. So he's standing there with his spear, and you throw the rope, which goes over both him and his spear. And when you pull it in, his spear goes, oh, what the? Oh, help! I'm being attacked!
Before he starts doing that, I'm going to pull out a dagger and stick it in the side of his throat.
You can attack. He's still going to get his shout out, because
Great.
that's the natural one in it. Basically giving him an opportunity to shout out.
Give me my attacks. So we
You guys
have
hear this, by the way.
22
I don't know if we
to
should
hit.
like bust in
22?
the front door.
Yeah, that'll hit.
We're at the back gate.
Oh, the back gate. Okay.
So let's see where this goes.
Should we start to like get ready to climb in the window or however else they got in?
I'm gonna start slowly moving across the street
16
to
damage?
the gate,
Okay.
to the side of the gate. But I'm still listening to see where this goes.
Hang on, give me 1 second.
I don't know if I can redirect on this one here.
It was a bird!
Fluttering sounds. I make a minor illusion to have a pigeon standing behind him.
With a bandana.
I'm standing directly behind him, so I would like to stab like through the back of his throat and hold him in place like he's still standing there.
We're a weekend at Birdie's this, aren't you?
Okay, so I'm gonna need a stealth check to hide. The DC's pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, how's it rolling a 19 and getting a 27?
That's pretty high.
God dang it.
Let me see. They look at you.
Oh my god.
He's dead. You stick that in. You got 16. That's without stealth, right? Because he knew you were there.
Oh,
of the
yeah,
rope.
no, that was without stealth.
Okay. Awful close to a nat 20. 18, but no. They look and go, what?
And then I'm going to, like, have my hand on the back of his hand and just, like...
Give me a deception check. They're going to insight this.
No.
Deception?
Yes.
22.
22?
I have high charisma. And I rolled a 17.
Alright. Okay, so.
I'm going to make some coughing noise like...
22?
Yes.
Let me just make sure.
Oh god. I peek in the gate.
I am the
I want to
puppet
see if I can
master.
see this. I really want to see this.
Yeah, because it's kind of in front of the gate. Give me your perception.
15.
You want to see?
Sure.
Well, you can see him. You don't see Eris because you don't reach. And you just kind of do this, so the
I honestly can't do anything to help you right now. I was trying to think about something. I can't do anything with the spells I have right now without just
he goes back to
Boning
the,
you,
The two,
or-
what are you talking? And they start poking around in the bushes again. The dice are the dice. Ever may they be in your favor.
All right, so I'm gonna like slide him over to the gate and open the gate.
He slides a guard past the window, or she. Over to the gate. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm letting them in.
Okay, yeah, the gate.
Give me the card. Just give me the card.
Okay.
I kind of drag him down around the corner a little bit and place him
And
there
hide
with
him.
his spear in hand, like sitting on the curb.
Okay, so you guys,
Sit on the job.
you set him nicely.
I sit him, down the halfway down the wall so that they'd have to come out to see it.
Okay.
And he's just sitting there with spear in hand.
All right. The gate opens. There's a latch on this side, so you don't need to pick the lock. or
Cool.
anything.
Can I also, after I pass the guard off, use thaumaturgy to dim the lights near us, so that they can come in and slightly less?
Well, they're torches. They're flames, so they're candlelit. So
Okay. Yeah, I can
have a
dim.
wind.
Well, it says I can cause flames to flicker, brighten, or dim
Oh, that's right.
for 1 minute.
Does it say how many, or
It doesn't.
just flames?
Yeah.
That's fine. So it comes. The lights go down.
Yeah. I can't extinguish them. I just make them.
Give me a
Last
stealth
one,
on
right?
opening the
Makes
gate.
sense.
Just
10.
so a 9 and a 6. They are daft guards.
They are into that bush.
So they are looking through. I know I heard a whisper over here. So yeah, the gate goes. Goes like. But nobody. They don't turn. So
God, don't they ever oil their gates?
Rich people, they're really cheap.
No kidding.
Didn't fix their window. Don't have oiled gates.
Oh, that's what happened earlier. A window.
No, it was a bird.
So Rhea's
I
like,
move on.
what do we do?
Go into the stable house.
Okay.
There's an open window.
All right. I'm gonna need a group stealth check.
I believe I get disadvantage on stealth checks.
And
You do.
As
Everyone except for me.
as
and
does
Can't
Drell.
Rhea
roll worse
and-
here.
So what
That's
does disadvantage? Just roll it twice and take the lower one?
Yep.
Yep.
Oops, sorry, I missed
Oh,
that.
this is unfortunate.
Well, I got a natural 20, so 28.
It's a group average.
Ooh, I rolled 19 twice.
I rolled the 17 and a 9.
Hey, I got you. Natural 20.
All right. Well,
So,
Well, your
she-
stealth doesn't help her stealth.
So
Well,
she got
Group average.
Rhea got 13.
Okay.
So what's the average? What do we got?
28.
19.
The lowest is 9.
Lowest is 9. Well, let's see what they notice. Wow. So it's 11, 12, 13. Yeah. So the other one rolled a 7, 8, 9. So yeah, they're just going to town in that bush. You guys kind of sneak, and it's not too quiet. Eris is just like gone.
You guys sound like a kindergartner rolling a beach ball full of pennies.
Right.
It's a magnificent metaphor.
So you guys slip into the stable and close the door.
All right, so what's the plan?
Oh, well, that was interesting.
I take it we have one less guard to deal with, so what do we do now?
All according to plan.
You guys are in the stable. You see 4 horses in stables on the eastern wall. You see a full smithy and tools on the western wall. And the window that they came through and the doors you guys came through.
Okay, we're all together now. Now what?
So, what are we exactly trying to do?
Kill Thelma.
We're just killing her?
Well,
We're
Well,
trying
at least
to see,
take her into custody, but we're trying to get to Thavius as well.
We need to see if he's safe. If he's here, we need to be careful about what we do next. We do not want to endanger him.
Or we need to find out if he is also working with her. Who knows?
There's a lot of questions that need to be answered.
Well, my first thought when
He
I
would-
got in here was we could set fire to the barn, release the horses, have the guards distracted, sneak in and kill her, but that's just my idea.
He
Well, I
is
think
the
we've got enough rope. We can sneak in and take her.
He is the savior of El Drell, little one. He is not working with a cultist.
I've met
Right.
many
See, someone
saviors who
thinks
have
she's a
betrayed their
cultist
country
also.
before.
What's that?
I've met many saviors who have betrayed their country before.
That is asinine.
It's not.
That is politics.
Let's not be arguing in the stable. We need to come together and formulate our goal. Now, I believe we need to find Thavius first, and I think that you're onto something by releasing the horses and setting a fire. I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
But
Well, I
that
mean,
will just
so far all my
put
plans
all
have
the
been
guards
flawless.
on edge.
They'd be on edge, but they'd all be over here, and we can get to the house and go from there. Unless we cause a smaller distraction, more subtle. But I'm not sure subtlety is the name of our game.
Wait, but how would causing a fire here where we are and bringing all the guards in make it sneakier for us?
It's not going to. What
I
I'm
see a
saying
character
is,
sheet
if we tried to
and
be
Ori's.
subtle, it may not
Your
work.
initial character sheets.
Now you guys died.
I would not be surprised.
The barn is full of dead poison. You're dead.
Well, how far is it from here to the main compound?
I think it was like...
Here.
How far is it from here to the house?
It's about one of the back door.
Closest door.
Yeah.
Probably about 100 feet or so.
So something else we can do
way.
is we've already got one guard out. Can we not lure them over maybe one by one and take them out? Because there's a lot of us and one of them.
How did you distract?
Like Skyrim? Or
What did you do earlier to distract the other guards?
I have tricks.
Would you care to share?
she dropped a window on herself.
Excuse
That
me?
was a bird.
Was it a bird?
I made it a bird.
Yeah, totally a bird.
Can we make more birds? More noises? More... Why are they searching the bushes?
Because I have tricks.
Then why not implement those tricks to get us into the house? You're the subtle one here.
That is true. How much visual range would the guards have between here and the back door? Which guards could see us? I
Well,
should say.
the ones to the south
Mhm.
could see you for about 30, 40 feet or so
Mhm.
of open, just nothing. And then the ones in the back could see you that whole way plus the rest of the way to the door, the back
So
door.
someone can see the entire time.
That is unfortunate.
Theoretically. If it were somebody super sneaky, yeah.
Maybe not.
But again, subtlety's not this group's forte.
Right.
And that's okay.
So
That's
why not
okay.
use our strengths, which is brute force, flash, and flare.
I think we should just lure them in small groups in here to this area and just make them not leave the barn again.
The
Why
problem
not?
right now is we have like at least 5 guards that could be headed this way, and one of them we already have a missing guy. So
Which they have not noticed yet. Because I rolled so low.
I mean, like if they were to maybe I could make that whispering over here.
I like it.
Okay, so I'll get those two to follow me back here, and you guys wait. Okay.
You do
Yeah.
the luring, we'll
And
do
we-
the attacking.
And we're doing
Alright.
we're bashing heads.
Yes, quietly if you can.
This worries Drell.
I will try.
Okay.
So while we're doing that, I'll go and I'll check around the barn for any kind of, like, what else is in the barn that I need to go look at. What else is around here? The horses.
You're going to search?
I'm going to search the
Give me a perception.
barn area. 18 plus whatever my perception is.
So
19.
they're planning this, and you stop and you kind of like look around, and as you're looking over towards the forge area, you notice that off to the side, it's a hearth, and then there's an anvil in front of it, and then there's two just like little 5-foot areas on either side between the forge and the wall, and you see that the floor on one of the sides is. The floor tile is about that much higher off the rest of the floor than the rest of them. Like the pavestone.
Oh, so it's a secret entrance?
Well, that's I'm just telling you what you see.
All right, so I'm going to call some folks over who's in my, and start moving the
You're
tile.
getting ready to head out.
No. Eris, wait, come back.
Quietly, I'm assuming.
Well, of course.
Not like, hey!
Quietly.
Right.
What? Hey, come here. Come look at this. And I'll start moving the tile to the side as quietly as possible.
Yeah, she goes over and grabs the edge of this pavestone flooring and lifts it up, and it comes to. And she moves it aside, and you can see a 5-foot shaft that goes down into the darkness.
Or
Secret tunnel.
we go down there.
Yes. I love it.
You hear, George, where are you?
I jumped down
In
the
the
hole.
tunnel. Let's go, Drell. In the hole. In the hole. In the hole. Come on.
Okay.
Moose will love it. Go down
And then
the
I'm
hole.
going to put the flagstone back over top of us so they don't see that we have.
Okay, so as you're the last one, and everybody, Rhea goes down, and Drell and Orion and Eris and everybody's down the hole, and you go down last, and you kind of lower it just as you see the barn doors kick open, and you close and you are sealed in darkness. And,
Well, no, myself and Ray have got to Helen Keller one of you guys out of
right.
here.
Well, you're on a ladder, and you're going
Okay.
down a ladder.
Is it completely pitch black down here?
Yes,
Okay.
in this area.
I go over and do dancing lights.
No, very good. No.
All right.
As just one giant orb, though. So I don't have them all scattered about.
So, dancing
I
light.
respect that.
As you're climbing down, you hear chanting. So, not too far off.
So maybe not. dancing
Rectos, Dominos, Recta Halai.
They're wrecking dominoes.
They're calling Domino's pizza.
I just rest my head against the rung.
You're in darkness though, so you don't see anything as you're climbing down.
By the
And when
gods.
you do you're in a 5-foot tunnel, brick and mortar all around you.
Okay.
And as you climb down,
I think this is a good time for a fireball.
I don't have
I
one
didn't
of
say how
those.
big the room was. I just said I cast fireball.
I don't have one of those yet.
Good.
I have something similar, but not as effective.
Okay, so
More jail.
you are this tunnel. You're on a wooden ladder, and you're at the north end of what looks like a 5-foot tunnel down. You climb down 15 feet until you get to the floor, and you see it goes down and turns about 10, 15, 20, about 30 feet and turns to the east.
Dirt floor, I take it.
Nope, concrete floor.
Concrete floor. Huh.
When we get down to the bottom and we hear the chanting and whatnot, I will look over to Rhea and Cass.
You see, she's like,
Hold on to Ori.
Ladies.
either one. Rhea
Elbow,
takes one of
elbow.
your arm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just snuff out the dancing light.
Okay.
So you have the 3 heavy armored linking arms.
Synchronized clanks.
All right. So
very
who's going
quiet.
first?
That would be
Give me a
me.
stealth.
That would be an 18.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you sneak down, and it turns to the east, and you see another 5-foot step, and then you see like a wavy kind of something like fabric in your way, sealing up this passageway. And you hear the chanting on the other side. Dominis, Dominicta, Tushtane.
2 large pepperonis and 1 with no anchovies.
How far ahead are you?
Like at least 20, 30 feet.
Okay, so we don't.
You
see this.
you speak
necessarily.
Infernal.
I do speak Infernal.
Oh no.
Yes, you do.
That's not what I mean. I'm literally speaking Infernal.
When Cass heads up to go over, not Cass, sorry.
Eris.
When Eris heads up to go over and do sneaky stuff, actually I grab Moose. I'm like, Moose, I need you to go up and find out what's happening, and then come back and tell us if it's okay for us to move.
Do.
Go, Moose.
And he starts like skittering down this. He moves instantly to the corner of the where the wall meets the floor and runs along that.
Moose recon. Good job.
Does he do like a little combat roll to the wall?
I give him one of those like little appetizer swords.
Can you see through his eyes? Is that so? He's your familiar, yeah?
No.
Oh,
he
he's
is
not?
not my familiar technically. I
Oh,
just
okay.
have a rat that I speak to.
That's fine.
You're just familiar.
However, I can get spells later that essentially makes him my familiar. But
Alright.
no, I cannot see or speak
Okay.
through him
That's
at a
fine.
distance.
That's all I wanted to see.
That's why I said if he goes back and comes, or goes up there and comes back.
All right, because I wanted to see if I had to give you detail or rat detail.
No, it'll be rat detail when
He's
he
your
gets back.
emotional support animal.
Yeah, he is. He's got a little vest and everything.
Moose ESA.
So he goes down, and you're there, and you can hear Infernal, and it sounds like they are. Let's see.
Actually, if anything, I think he's my emotional stability animal. Because I'm crazy and he's a rat.
That's the
So-
Drell t-shirt. I'm crazy and he's a rat.
I'm crazy and he's a rat.
They are humanoid voices, and they're chanting in Infernal. You do understand that you discern that their praise heaped upon the archdevil Zariel for her tireless effort to win the blood war. Moose goes around and kind of peeks under the curtain. He goes for about a minute or so while you're listening, you're just listening to the chanting and getting an idea of what they're saying. Moose comes back fast and panicked, and he's like, bigger, spikes, and scary,
Big? You mean like
lots of
Ori big?
bigger.
Bigger.
No, wait. How tall is Ori?
6'11".
Oh,
Yeah, 6'11".
smaller. Smaller. I forgot how big Ori was.
I'm a big girl.
Oh, okay.
Smaller, but scary spikes and things and sharp points all over it. And it's and people in a circle, big tall ones, and in black fabrics and scary.
Spiky things. You mean like metal shiny armor spiky? No.
Like skin.
Skin spiky. I go over and put Moose back in my hat, and I turn back to Ori, Cass, and Rhea. I'm like, I think they're doing something real bad over there.
Doesn't sound good.
Do we have to go through the curtain, or can we walk past the curtain? We have to go through it.
No, this curtain leads. This leads to this
This
tunnel.
probably leads to
just
that.
goes over Jack's curtain.
Oh.
And you can see light coming under looks like flickering candlelights dancing underneath the curtain.
Okay, so we're going to wait.
Can I just peek through the side of the curtain to see if I can see what's happening in there?
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
based on past experiences with
19.
things kind of like this, it seems
Roll
like they're,
Nice.
I don't know,
Nice for
something
me.
abnormal, something.
Well, this is what you see, and I'll let you
Other
relay it to
realmy.
them.
We're gonna wait
Two
for
rows of tall wrought iron candlesticks light this vaulted chamber. Each one bears 9 flickering candles. A 7-foot tall statue of an angel with white glowing eyes and a long sword stands atop a dais to the south. A 6-foot tall fiend bristling with spines stands west of the statue, glaring at 4 black-robed cultists who kneel and chant in the middle of the room, their faces hidden behind golden devil masks. 9 tapestries, including the one you're hiding behind, depicting layers of the 9 hells adorn the walls. You see this this spiked fiend just kind of, and then you're like,
Spiked fiend, 4 cultists.
give me a nature check, just to give me an idea of what kind of fiend.
2.
Yeah, you're not sure. Spiky, scary looking.
Do I see any symbology for Asmodeus?
No, you do not.
Could I do some sort of check to see what Zariel's...
Give me a. Do you have a knowledge planes?
No.
Would any of us know after he explains this to us who the fiend is?
Well, that I'll leave that for her to come back and tell you. But
I don't
This is
have
all.
knowledge plan. I don't know what that would be.
is it? What is a knowledge?
I mean, I have
religion.
like history,
It's
arcana,
religion.
Let me see your sheet
religion.
real quick. Just don't want to see it. I always forget
I want
what
to
the
see if
skills
there's
are.
any sort of like what the relationship between Zariel and Asmodeus would be.
I forgot. There's no. I always mix this up with Pathfinder all the time. Let's see.
Probably be a religion check. wouldn't it?
Religion.
I think that's
Yeah.
religion.
Give me a religion check.
Okay.
And yes, Sage, he did.
Bye.
Absolutely.
Yes, I just asked for a nature check. Religion would work too, for the. But you rolled a 1 either way, so.
Well, no,
So-
I got the 2 on nature
Oh,
and I got the
yeah.
5 on religion.
Nature check just to check things out. I just listen. All right, it's just on the fly. I always forget what the skills are.
Some of those natural devils. Nature devils.
So 5 on the. Yeah, no.
Spriggans.
Nothing that you can.
Okay.
But you can bring it back to these guys.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that instead.
Okay. I'll let you play that out.
So,
So Eris comes back around the
'Kay.
corner.
hey,
Here she comes.
how's it going?
Well, I mean,
What'd you
the
find?
mouse seemed a little bit panicked. What's going on?
Yeah, there's some
He's a rat.
occultists over there, and also a very big spiky fiend.
Oh,
Ah, I figured that was a fiend. Okay.
And they're chanting.
If you give it a description, everybody can roll a religion check.
So do you
So-
scratch?
Yes.
Okay,
it-
so
it's
she
big.
describes
It's
it.
spiky fiend, and they're all basically sounds like worshiping Zariel.
I got a natural 20.
Yeah, you did.
I got a 22.
I got 10. It's up to you guys.
So, and let me get.
What's your religion modifier?
It's a -1.
How do you, a paladin, have a -1?
She's vengeance. She's
I don't have
She's more
great
about
stats.
the beating down of.
In the name of some religion that I know.
She didn't listen at the. She wasn't book smart. She's very.
You got like D minuses, so you wouldn't have to come
Why
back to
does-
summer school.
Really quickly,
Just
why
a-
does
But
the
aced all your combat
crazy
classes.
hermit protection wizard have a higher religion than you?
Books are your only
Again, I told her in the
friend.
beginning. She's not book smart, but she's very action oriented.
I mean, to be fair, I have really bad intelligence, so I do not have the book smarts either.
Right. So
I'm only book smart.
I just know some things because family members told me.
Is there any way we would be able to infiltrate this group and come in claiming to praise their devil?
well, before we get to that, you know right away from the description because devils are cool. listening to the descriptions and stuff like that. This sounds like a bearded devil in there.
Bearded devil.
Bearded devil. No, barbed devil. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, I'm like, what are you? Is this like a circus?
Oh no, those are things.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
They are definitely things.
Okay.
Okay, so you said a barded.
Don't look
Barbed.
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 Barbed devil.
Bearded devils do not at all look like Davy Jones.
You thought it might have been a bearded devil until she gave more description, and you're like, that sounds like a barbed devil. Those are bad news. Like,
Yeah, and it has like barbs and stuff on it. I'm pretty sure it's a spike demon.
Would I also know this with a 22?
oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm just making sure.
You two know, and Rhea didn't even get it from the description. It's a bad description, but you two know barbed devils are serious business.
Clearly, it's a werebear,
It's an owlbear.
a were-owl bear.
Oh.
Okay, so now that we know what this is, and we know that it's bad, and we know this is the only direction we can.
Also, you dropped Zariel's name. You would know, and Rhea knows. Zariel is the archangel that came down from heaven to El Terrell and basically said, I want to train you Hell Riders to ride with me into hell and put a stop to the blood war. They rode in to hell and were betrayed. The door was closed, and most of the Hell Riders that rode with her, the Archangel Zariel, were never to be heard from again. Presumably trapped in hell, following an Archangel into the blood war. That's what Rhea and Cass relay to you guys after you.
So Zariel is a traitor. Is that what I'm hearing?
We have not heard from her since they vanished into the hells, so I can't
Ah.
imagine. But if they're calling, you said Archdevil, Zariel, it would sound like
She's a traitor.
or been converted.
So, I think we should head in there, and all of us should attack the.
I did
barbed
not say
devil.
archdevil.
Oh,
I just said Zariel.
Zariel. Okay, so then forget that part. So
I would not call her an archdevil,
Well, you heard them call her,
but
an
I would
archdevil.
not.
That's fine.
For
Did you
reasons.
say archdevil or archangel?
None.
You guys,
said
you
Zariel.
and Rhea know Zariel as an archangel.
Okay.
This was before you guys were born. Long before. And the Hell Riders had there are some that came back, and it was thought that they were cowards, and they were, there's a whole story there. But
I will defer to the knowledge of others more educated than me in this realm. Shall we go in there and destroy this fiend and these worshippers?
Yes.
Now, here's the other question that Drell has, is can we?
Do we have the capacity to do this?
I don't know.
Barbed devils are not fun.
What other options do we have, though, on our plate?
Apparently we set the barn on fire.
So go back.
That's one.
Okay, so option 1, we go back. Option 2, we bulldoze through here and try our best and possibly die. At least I'll die with 2 lovely ladies on my arm.
So, what do you guys want to do? Go back or go forward?
I want to go forward.
I want to go forward.
I would also like to go forward, but I just do not want to.
I would like to go forward as well, Rhea
Die.
says.
I think we're okay to go forward.
I don't think Drell's opinion matters at this point. I think we should also, I guess we will have to go forward.
Fear not, small one, for you are with some of El Terrell's finest warriors.
So you were saying something about blending in?
When did I say that?
I said that.
Or he said that.
You were saying something
What
about
if we
blending
bust
in?
in and say that we are also worshippers and have come to do the thing.
I would never demean myself in that manner.
No, I think we just go for.
I mean, if you wait a second, I could at least position myself strategically. And I pull out a set of cultist robes and some demonic talismans out of my bag.
This is not demeaning ourselves, it's disguising ourselves in order to position ourselves
Yes.
strategically. I believe that this is necessary for our advancement.
That is a fiend in there. I would not. We need to take that out.
I think we should just go forth, hit the fiend first, hard. We'll see what the other ones do.
Alright. Do you want to go? Okay, so I'm already basically planning on if I could get in and join the cultists within stabbing range, we could at least get the little annoyances out of the way before we tackle the big guy, because I don't know anything about him. But if you want to help me with that, perhaps we would have better chance.
I can cast Guiding Bolt.
I have one of those.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
That's fine. We can make it work.
All right.
So if we're just gonna jump in there, why don't we do this? We have Ori
You guys plan. I'm gonna
and
build.
Cass and Rhea fight the fiend.
And you guys can get the cultists.
Well, I will help with the fiend and with the cultists.
Well, I mean, I think if Ori and I went in and weren't immediately attacked as cultists, we could position ourselves so that we could take out the cultists before a whole ruckus begins.
You can cast illusions, Drell. How far can you cast them? Across the room?
What are you asking for?
An illusion to distract the cultists and the fiend so their gaze is not upon the entrance when we come in.
I can only do basic ones.
Just so that their gaze is across from where we are entering. Is that a possibility?
It's worth a try in this idea that we have.
I don't even need that. That'll work. Do you have like a statue? We have angels.
We are getting the board together.
Yes. Keep planning. I'm
Do you think that sounds...
7 foot.
Do you think that sounds reasonable, Eris? Drell goes, he casts an illusion across the room.
Of what?
Anything to turn the gaze of the fiend and the cultists away from us as we make our entrance. Catch them unawares.
Possibly.
Put these two in the last. Yep. One more this way. Yep. Perfect. Yes, that'll work.
This one's less demony. It's a fire elemental, but
That's fine.
that could work. I mean, I also have disguises, which is why I'm holding cultist robes and
Well, but do they match the cultist robes that are there?
They were wearing black robes. I have black robes. I don't know about the emblems. I don't have anything that a worship of Zariel specifically would have, but like generic cultist.
Black robes.
Well, we have.
No, all the way to the off the board. Perfect. Now bring it close to the board. Over a little. Yep, perfect.
Well, we have to do either one or the other. We can't do both for it to work.
Let's enter using your disguises. I am fine with that.
This is where you guys are. This is your vantage point.
I don't have a bearded or barbed devil, but
That works.
Oof.
That's big and scary.
Bone fiend.
That's big and scary, and that will work.
Oof.
And 4 cultists, please.
Yeah, so I will pull out black robes for
so
myself
what's the
and for
orange
Ori.
Statue.
This is the statue of Zariel.
Okay, yeah.
And then put the cultists in a circle right in the center. Basically all within 5 feet of each other in a square. Okay. Da-da-da. Let us switch to battle cam. Just it's right in the center there, yeah. Perfect. All right. And then you can put like whoever's going first there.
Over here.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
right.
that's where you guys are peeking out. Basically, it goes up. It right where Eris is standing. It jacks up and goes 15 feet that way. Actually, kind of put these in lines like this, going north on that last square there. Perfect.
Okay.
And then the ladder's down towards the end there. So, but that's good. It's good.
We need one more for
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, Rhea, just a soldiery type of fighter. Perfect. All right, guys. So let's do this. Let's roll initiative, just to get that out of the way.
Why do I always 4?
My 17 rolled back to a 3.
This will be fun. You guys got the initiative for sneak, so all right. So
So I'll get you. I have a spell that I can cast upon the fiend. So I'm going to do that first when I enter the room. Does that sound good to you?
Let's get next to the cultists first, because I want to be able to stab them as soon as we start doing things.
Agreed.
Rhea says Cass and I can we'll take the barbed devil head on, and you with your oath know that you couldn't take on the
Tilt
cultists.
the camera up a tiny bit.
You would have to bring it right up. You'd have to bring it to the fiend.
That should be.
I want the cultists.
Okay, so you two are going to fight the devil then.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
How's that?
Hi, Tanner.
Well, you guys are going to have these then.
Was Tanner
And
watching? Hi, Tanner.
I'm going to
think so.
cast protection from evil and good on both of you.
Oh, nice.
All right. Oh, you're gonna need that. So yeah. Eris, what'd you get for initiative?
7.
Oof. Ori.
4.
Wow, you guys are great.
It was almost a
Drell.
21.
Saving for the good attack.
Drell has 7.
Oh my God.
Cass.
13.
All right, we got double digits.
And what does our Ray have?
Ray has 14.
Oh, she says she goes before I do.
Okay, she does. Okay. All right, so let's order the order, and then we'll initiate your plans. Okay. So the barb devil would be first, but
He doesn't see us.
he does not. He's just standing there watching the cultists. Looks very disapproving. Ray would be next, and she's like, I'll wait until you are all ready to enact your plan.
So you and I are garbed in the cultist robes?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Okay. All right. Give me a deception check if you're wearing the cultist robes,
Okay.
and you have advantage.
Cool. I was going to say that is actually, I have what did I have? One of my background things was a cultist set, but advantage. I don't think that's probably what it would be anyway. So. Ooh.
Yes.
What is it? Deception?
Yes.
Yeah.
8.
With advantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 3.
11.
8 and 11. Drell, what were you doing? Were you wearing cultist robes? Or
No,
were you hanging out?
Drell is waiting.
All right. So
Drell actually should be in the back.
My false identity would be that of a cultist, and it is real.
that's fine. But an 8's an 8.
Yeah, that's true. How is that?
Double net 20.
How is that
What are
possible?
the chances of that?
That's fun. Yeah.
That's wild.
Double net 20s.
So both
That's-
of you walk into the main room.
Yeah, I want to hear how this plays out. So you two walk in, slip in. Give me. I'll tell you what. That's for the deception. Are you gonna just head right out of here? Or are you gonna stealth to around the back, coming through the doors? Because you can only see one set of doors into this place.
Right.
You can stealth around
From over
this way.
here.
Yep. I'll
Well-
give you a stealth because it's
Okay.
a low lit candle room.
Okay.
And it's medium lit, but there's enough flickering shadows. If you roll well on stealth, you might get far.
I'll
Before
follow your
they-
lead.
Yeah, I'll come around towards the doors, and then my plan was to mimic their chanting because I do speak Infernal,
Mhm.
and be essentially.
They're not going to be fooled. I'm
No,
just telling you right
I
now.
figured that, but that was.
But
my
there's
plan,
an
so
important
I'm
reason
sticking
why
with
they're not
it.
going to be fooled, and I'll get to that. But roll stealth to get there.
I'm gonna do a slightly different chant in Infernal,
Okay.
and it's one that I already know.
Give me a stealth to get around.
Stealth.
So you're gonna go back here, is that correct?
Yes.
I would like to come through here.
Okay. So give me a stealth in general, just to see where you guys get to
Right,
before
like right
they.
here. Thank you.
You want to try to stealth right up to the group?
I need a line of sight.
20. Oh wait, do we get the advantage?
She gets disadvantage. That's why.
Right.
I rolled 12 twice.
With stealth, do you have stealth skills at all?
Oh no. Are you kidding me?
No pluses at all.
No, I'm not dexterous. I'm
All right,
a bowling
all
ball.
right. So let's see perception wise.
I'm not sneaky.
What was your total?
12.
You actually get up there. I got a 7 and an 8 on the. So you guys can put yourself where you become exposed, and then let me know when you're exposing, because.
I'm just gonna walk up right.
All right.
I'm right there.
Also, Cass, you and Rhea should.
And instead
Be
of chanting,
next to
I'm
the door.
actually going
Yep.
to start
Next to the
scolding
door.
cultists.
Or next to
in
the next to
Infernal.
the cloth.
Yeah, Rhea will be right next to you, and ready to pop out on your word. I'll go when you say.
Also, Tanner, I don't know Fireball yet.
So I'm gonna go for a shock and awe factor after stealthing in.
So you stealth in.
Yes.
You guys are pretty sure they're like chanting and they're looking down and they don't notice you. The Barb Devil doesn't notice you either because he's kind of like looking around.
He's bored. Him haw.
And so I'm going to grab two of the cultists by their cloaks, by the back of their cloaks, and just push them and keep holding on to them, and start yelling at all of them in Infernal that they are speaking heresies and that they are enemies of the Lords of Hell, the true
Do you
Lords
speak
of Hell.
Infernal at all?
Oh no.
She's just
I'm just like, what are you doing?
She's just speaking pure Latin, but you can.
And that
I
they've,
see her
they've
grab them,
slighted the true rulers of hell with their heretical worship.
Well, they look at you and they instantly know you're not cultists because as they look at you, you notice they've got that golden mask on, and you guys do not. And so,
You need to put your mask on.
That's fine because I do have an emblem of Asmodeus.
and that's fine.
So we're going to have a cult war.
So we're gonna have a straight cult war. Okay, so now I will give you all a surprise round to do
Okay.
something. You cast protection from evil on Rhea and
Cass, yes.
And what's that do?
That makes it to where anything that is any types of creatures that are aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead have disadvantage when targeting those people that I have placed this upon, and they cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed.
That'll come in handy.
Yes,
Just
it
remind
will.
me because I will forget
Okay, that's fine.
when I go to hit them.
Yeah.
Be like
You didn't say the magic word.
So okay, so go ahead, stealth. So surprise round.
Cool.
So what are you
I'm
doing?
going to
You-
slit
you-
the throat of one of the guys I'm holding.
Okay, give me an attack.
I mean, 13?
That'll hit.
Yes. I thought it was a 1, it was a 7.
They're wearing
He's just wearing robes. So.
they're wearing robes. They're not wearing armor.
of any kind.
So I let go of one, pull my sword, and slash the throat of the other one I'm holding with one motion.
All right. They look, well, with golden masks, so they look uniform.
Not frightened.
Is there like a reaction?
Well, they kind of like...
15 slashing damage across the face, throat area.
How would you like to expire his life?
I'm going for most blood splatter and being like all sacrificial and crazy.
Okay. So yeah, you basically whip your rapier out and slash across the throat of the one who's like,
Throw his body into the
blood
circle.
just spews out all over the other one that you had let go, and he's like,
Impressive.
And he falls to the floor dead. So remove whichever one you sliced.
This one.
Dead. All right, Ori, you're up there.
All right. I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt at the fiend.
Oh, all right. That one. Give me dice of shame.
Oh,
D100.
Dice of shame.
Use the D100.
Well, it's that one and then that one as well.
Help.
Well, no. You'll be all right.
92. I'm not alright.
You're not all right.
I could see you thinking, roll high, as you were saying, roll low.
I was like, she got this. She don't got this. Okay. 92. That's gonna be bad. So, as this happens, you go to throw the guiding bolt, which actually get pushed. Your arm gets pushed into when Eris pushes that cultist back, who bumps into you. Mm-hmm. Your arm goes and angles in another direction. Mm-hmm. Give me a D20 roll.
3.
Okay. So you don't hit those guys, but you stumble and fall, and you're now prone with the other cultist on top of you. He falls on top of you as well.
The dead one or the alive one?
No, the alive one.
Oh.
So we're just right there, lay down.
Yes.
Yeah. And that guy's on top of you. And I'm going to get a free dagger attack as he stabs you with his dagger.
Dear God.
But I rolled a 3!
Ilmater saves.
He does.
Wow.
And you are tangled up in this cultist. So
I guess any bonus actions I had are pretty much a moot
yeah,
point
that's
right now.
all. That's all gone. You're lucky I didn't break a limb. Okay. So that was that. You two come. She's like, "Are you ready?" Mm-hmm. For El Terrell.
All right.
All right. You guys close the distance.
Avast.
All right. So I will close the distance, and I will cast.
So move yourself up so you can move 30.
Oh, you can only move
So-
30. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
30 right up. Right at
You
the
are on this thing.
Okay.
Right here.
Yep.
So I'm gonna cast Divine Smite onto my melee weapon and attack him with that.
Nice. Okay.
It was going to be so cool.
It was almost. You get advantage on that, right? I believe.
I don't know. Do I?
The answer is always yes.
Yes. So
Against fiends, I believe you do.
12, 17.
17 will in fact hit.
All right, so then it's okay. So the extra damage is 2d8 for the first spell slot plus 1d8 for each additional. So this is it's a third level, right? So it's
Third level.
because we're third level, aren't we?
No. Wait.
Level of the spell.
Level of
the
spell.
So it's only a level 1 spell.
Only a level 1 spell.
So you get 1 extra.
Oh, I get. Okay, so then I get.
I was like, why does she get
I
level
have
3
no
spells
idea.
here?
I'm sorry.
Where is
just
Drell's
making
level 3
shit up.
spells?
All right, so
I cast Fireball.
Yeah,
so I get to roll this twice then, and it's plus 3 each time. So 6, 7, 8, 9.
Well, you get a plus 3 total. You don't get a per die
Plus-
roll.
Oh, for the second roll? Okay. So 9, so 13.
13. as you run up, you bring your longsword up and shield, and you jam it right into this fiend, and it roars just with rage. And you see its hot blood spilling out over your sword.
Help.
Okay.
Okay, so this is starting at level 2.
And you guys are level 3.
Okay, never mind.
You're level 3, but the spell slot that you're using to smite,
Okay.
is a level 1 spell.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, magic gets weird. Magic be weird, yo. Okay, so Rhea bursts out, and she comes up next to you. So run her up there. And she's like, "For El Toro!"
There you go.
Just pulling an Ori over here.
Boop. And a boop. So she brings her longsword to bear.
Let's just turn around.
She attacks the statue.
So 12 plus 5. 17 just hits. So D8. 1 plus 3. So that is 4. So she does 4 damage. But she gets a second attack. So she rolls again. 15, 20. So she brings her sword around again for another 8 damage.
Nice.
So basically she comes up, she brings her shield up, and she slash. Actually, she doesn't have a shield. That's right. So actually I could use a D10 next time.
Getting in two
Because she's using 2 hands. But I'm not going to reroll now. So, okay. So that was her turn. Drell, you're up.
Drell will come out into the main hall here and do one off to the left. Your left. Nope, your left. The other left. There
I
you
know
go.
what direction left is.
Make the L with your hand.
European left.
The other left.
The royal left.
And I am actually going to cast Firebolt.
Cast fireball on everybody.
If I can cast Fireball, I probably would.
Immunity saves.
But and I will try to cast it on the cultist that is on Ori.
Okay.
Aw.
Hiya!
It's going to be a hot cultist.
Stop. Okay. 20.
20 total?
Yes, 20
That'll,
total.
that'll definitely hit.
Okay. The die would not stop moving.
Give me damage.
And then what is this? It's a D10. Hiya! 10.
10?
10
All right.
damage.
How do you wanna end that guy?
I want to hit him so that he falls off of Ori, and he is completely engulfed in flames.
Okay. So it splashes again. He's getting up to do another draw down on her with his dagger, and as he goes up like this, your firebolt hits him right in the chest, which lights his robes up, and he falls back onto his bag. Ah! He's trying to put it out, but he stops moving and smoldering.
Yeah.
The flame.
Yes, good.
The flames tell me all. Okay. Now
Fire.
that's the end of the surprise round. Now we're into it. So now up first, the devil.
The devil.
The Barb Devil. All right. And I have disadvantage.
You have
to attack these
disadvantage.
two.
That's correct.
All right.
Take that.
So he rears back. He's got 2 large hands with claws, black claws that come out on either, and he's ready to come on you guys with these huge claws, and he's got a spiked tail that he's also about to whip at you. So
I'm back.
he's going to do the 2 claws on. Let's see. I'm going to give it a fair shot. 1, 2. It's you. 1, 2. So you get the claws.
Take that.
So the first claw strike with disadvantage. 5. I had a 16 and a 5.
Yeah.
Disadvantage at its finest. As he comes down on you with this clawed hand, you see it starts to rake through like this shimmery glow that's around you, and it's like, and he looks at it like, whoa.
It'd be the same shimmery glow that I have for my shield.
And then he throws another claw at you.
Shimmer.
Double twos.
Yeah.
Double twos.
Yeah, take that.
So
That's
he
what's good
just
for rolling double 20s.
as he goes to slice at you again, he's nowhere near. He just whiffs, and you're like, you bring your shield up, and he completely misses. He throws his tail at Rhea. 14 and 3. Wow, that is debilitating at times. So basically, same thing. He goes to whip with the tail and totally misses. Doesn't even hit the shimmer.
I am the wizard of protection.
Drell's just cackling in the corner.
All right, Rhea's turn. She goes for a slice with her long sword. She's now holding it two-handed. She was all excited, so she was swinging one-handed. Okay, and 16. Yeah, that'll hit, and a D10 for damage. 10. 10
Wow.
plus. Yeah,
Nice.
Nat 10. So that is plus 3, so 13 total damage on that first slice. Basically, she jams her longsword up with both hands into his armpit as he's swiping over you. Minus 13. Oh, I was like, oh, this might be a problem, but you guys are 17 plus pluses.
Well, it's a problem for some
8,
of us.
9, 10, 11.
Well, some of us rolled a 1.
That's true.
I don't
So
know who
she
got that
yanks
up
the
in.
sword out of his armpit and slices across his chest. All right, and that brings us to Cass. Now it's your turn.
Now get stabby.
I am going to
Bring the smite.
Get the smit.
Smitty.
I've been smitten.
How long
Smoke?
is each round?
Smote.
6 seconds.
6 seconds.
Okay,
Is it 6? I thought it was 10 seconds.
I think
Weed.
it's 6 seconds.
so I can use this a couple of times.
Wow, so that means that will actually last for a while.
Yeah.
My protection from good and evil is 10 minutes.
So
Yeah,
like
that'll last this whole fight.
Yeah,
That's-
that is-
and
That's
then some,
amazing.
maybe.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna go at it again with my long sword, and I'm gonna cast Searing Smite, which is this is a bonus action. I guess I can use it the same way, but it lasts up to 1 minute. Oh, sorry, it's way over there.
That's a 3.
That's a 3.
So that was for your attack or your bonus action?
My attack.
Okay, so your attack misses.
Yeah. So never mind.
But again, I'm pretty sure you have advantage on attacks against fiends.
Oh, maybe I do.
As a paladin of vengeance.
Vengeance.
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but let's
Well,
go.
That's a natural
so
one,
yeah, nothing.
So, nothing. And you were going to bonus action?
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything because I'm not doing anything.
Well, you can bonus act. You still got your bonus
Well,
action because
but-
that was your attack.
But it says the next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon, which I
Oh,
missed.
you were using your bonus
Yes.
action first. Gotcha.
Right.
Okay. No, you miss. That's fine. You go swiping, but he's reeling back from taking the damage. Okay, that brings us to cultists. All
How
right.
many are left?
There's 2.
Oh,
So the
okay.
one there is going to head on to Eris.
this
And
one.
Yep, and attack.
The long one.
And pulls robes aside and pulls out a scimitar. And red for bad guys. Where'd my red 20 go? Oh, there it is. Rolled a 5. Wow, my dice are off.
That just misses.
Yeah. He basically pulls it out and swings wide. Ori, on the other hand, the one there, comes at you and gets advantage because you're prone. 8 and 4. Okay, the bad guy dice are cursed. So basically, he goes to stab at you. You roll to one side, and then the other is he basically tries to readjust it to your and basically clangs it against the ground. Clang.
I see you worship better than you fight.
They don't even do that well.
Apparently not.
Okay. Eris.
Stab.
I stab at thee.
They are within 5 feet.
Well,
There's 5 feet between them.
there's 5 feet between them. They are technically 10 feet away from each other.
Then I will not roll with advantage. 9.
No. Just missed, though. Okay. Drell.
It's Drell's turn.
I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Oh, all right. Disengage.
2 right here. In front.
All right. You
Also,
throw
just to-
yourself in front of Ori.
Also, just to clarify really quickly, Cass, you can do a vow that you have as a Paladin of Vengeance. It is a bonus action. You can do it on a creature within 10 feet of you, and for 1 minute, you have advantage on all attack rolls.
That's what it was. The vow.
Oh.
Basically, you're calling them out, and then you get advantage on them. I knew there was something.
It's either 1 minute or until their HP drops to 0.
Right.
Which vow is that?
I don't know.
Because
It's in the book. It's in the book.
It sounds familiar.
I just read it.
It's not Bane or anything.
It was something vow. I don't know.
Yeah, it was something vow. We'll look
I
Anyway,
have to look it up. Okay, I have to look it up.
Basically, you just call them out.
Vow of vengeance.
Basically,
Drell
like
throws firebolt at standing cultist.
the one right in front of Eris.
Yes. No.
Don't me.
At
I
the
was
one
like-
that's over here.
All right.
The unengaged one.
He's like, I can
Oh,
shoot
shit.
now.
Ha, she ran. I'm on fire. It's fire. So, 22.
Yeah, that'll hit. Just like accident.
That's pretty sweet. Why you go over there?
Way over here, 5.
5.
Any pluses?
No, I don't get any bonuses for my spells.
How did you kill that other one? Oh,
Because I rolled a 10.
Yeah.
you rolled a 10. All right, 5. All right, you catch him on fire, and he's quick to put it out, though. Like,
That's what happens when you roll really high. Things tend to die
things
easier.
die.
Things die when you roll.
But I
high.
don't get any bonus. I don't get any pluses to my spells.
Do you move at all, or you just hang there?
I'm gonna stay over here because
Seems safe.
I'm out of stabbing range.
All right.
I have 120 feet I can throw these. So.
Ori's up.
I would like to get up now.
All right, so Ori stands up. Pick a square.
Oh, God.
Oh, now you take down Drell or Eris.
No, they float into the sky.
They float off.
Okay.
Butterflies in the sky.
All right.
You should flank him.
You don't need to be flanking in this one. You just need to
Yeah,
have
there's
somebody
no
else
flanking.
engaged.
Oh, flanking for rogues though.
Well, no, that is their flanking thing. Somebody else just needs to be engaged to a single target.
That's fair.
All right.
I draw my mace, enraged. The fact that I fell down.
Nobody saw that, right?
No, may I please have the giant die?
Nobody saw.
she's she's going full giant die. Is it a 1? Tell me.
No.
17.
Roll one more. You advantage for flanking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Did you get an add 20?
No, but
Oh.
15. 20.
Dirty 20.
That'll extra hit.
Okay.
Not extra, but just a little extra.
Just enough.
4.
Plus strength.
Plus, yeah.
7.
All right.
I had the strength modifier. And then I would like to use my War Priest and attack again.
Okay.
I'm very angry.
You hear a sickening crunch with the first one. He's like, oh!
I can feel the vibration of his skull in my face hand.
Yep.
11.
Roll the second one.
Roll again.
One more.
Oh, yeah, flanking.
That's better.
19.
That'll hit.
Oh, yes.
8.
Nice.
All right. Tell me how you take him out.
So enraged, I yell, "Cultists! I can't stand them anymore!" Just bring it down on the top of his skull, and it
So
cracks like a watermelon.
You bring it down again. You hear it just that after the first hit. He's like, oh, and you bring it down again after your spiel, and and it just blood starts pouring through the eye and mouth hole of the mask, and
And
he
then I
falls to the floor.
Pick him up by the cowl, and I raise him up, and I show the fiend, and I toss him.
All right.
Here are your worshippers.
He gets tossed. All right. Okay, that brings us back to the top. We got Devil. All right, same deal. He's going to take a swipe at Kaz. I'm going to mix it up this time. I'm going to swipe it and give Kaz the tail. So he's gonna, because she's been doing a bunch of stabby on him. So.
Disadvantage.
Oh, damn you! 2.
Oh yeah.
We thought we would know this, but we did.
Oh yeah.
All right, second claw. That's a tilty. 19 or 5.
Oh yeah.
So
saving
again,
lives.
he's close. He's like, and it rakes through the glow. It's like it burns him. You see sizzling. He's like, oh, and he curses in Infernal, which is pretty rude.
What'd he say?
Yeah,
Things we can't say on air?
yeah, things.
How dare you!
Not for children. All right, and he brings his tail around to bear on Kaz. 16 and 4. Keep hitting the extremes.
Yeah.
Watch
So
out,
his tail
Tail.
comes around,
Drell's
it's just about
coming.
to hit you, and it hits the shimmery, and it's like it pulls it out. Ah!
Not gonna lie, with how he's been rolling, you guys probably would have been down at some point.
Oh, for sure.
Uh,
I have to
okay.
thank Drell for a lot after this.
Take that.
That's now it's Rhea's turn.
He's just doing it so we can give him money for spells.
That's pretty much how it goes.
All right.
You want more protection? You gotta give money.
First fiend is free.
First fiend is free,
All right.
Just pay shipping.
and then we go to hell.
You little spell dealer.
Late
You
night
want the
TV
good
night.
stuff? I need lots of money.
And plus 5.
I kind of wish that I was telling lies right now. I need lots of money.
Drell cast firebolt.
I could attack, but
You come up with like a bill of
Rhea
sale,
just
oh my God.
hits him. 8, 11. Wow, she was wrecking face.
we appreciate you rolling really good for the ally.
Right?
I mean, if he had disadvantage, he probably would have been doing the same
Right.
thing.
All right, and her second swing, 14 plus pluses, and then damage is another 8. Minus another 11.
Are you using weighted dice?
I must be.
Well, one of them is
I need
probably.
to mix that up.
The D10.
Blue for the bad guys, red for the good guys. Okay,
Go
so
red
she
dice.
basically just jams it into his chest and rips it out and then slices across his belly. And, okay, Cass, your turn.
All right.
So you call out the bow, calling him out, and now you get advantage.
So 6.
That was a tumbly die.
It was 13 plus 5.
18.
18.
That'll hit.
All right. But I'm using the smite, searing smite. Is
Okay.
this a bonus action?
Yep.
So that is 1d8.
How many bonus actions do you get in a turn?
One.
Just one.
Oh, that vow is a bonus action.
Oh, is it?
So I'm done.
So you gotta-
Well,
you gotta
but
use-
You used the smearing or searing smite last time, and it lasts how long?
well,
It's
one-
a one-time per.
It's a
yeah,
one
and
hit.
it is concentration.
yeah. So,
so-
that's fine. Nope, that's fine.
Technically, I gave you the advantages earlier, so you would have called it first,
Yeah.
but yeah.
That's fair. Oh, that sucks. So 3, 4.
Minus 4.
Every hit counts.
Better than none.
That's
Okay.
true.
So you take a little, you just basically go for a swipe and you just cut him across his belly. Just give him a nice little laceration. Cultist!
That's only one.
He's gonna start moving towards that door. 15, 20, 25, and 30. He's gonna start going to the right. So he goes 1 square that way.
Is he outside the door?
Yeah.
So we can't see him anymore.
No, he opens the door. That
Oh,
was his action,
so he-
and then he uses it just to move just down the
So
hallway.
we can see him still.
You can't. Yeah, you can't
around
see
the
him.
jam.
He's just, but you know he's. Well, you don't know. He goes around the corner.
So he is outside the door.
He is outside the door.
Ha! These worshippers lack courage.
Well, he just saw you cut down. He saw you guys cut down his friends.
You should die like a man.
Yeah. Live to culty another day. Okay, so
These
that was
cultists
his
are
turn.
not men; they are
Eris,
cowards.
your turn.
Your
Yes. So I'm going to put away my sword, and I'm going to shoot the fiend with the bow, longbow.
All right.
And there are. Well, that's a ranged attack, though. Okay. Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit. Your arrow shoots over a shoulder and off clattering against the wall.
Stupid longbow.
Do you do any move?
Yes. Yes, so I would like to use my movement to go to right in front of him. And then I would like to use my bonus action dash to get behind him.
All right.
Did you put me on the square right behind him?
These ones?
Yes.
So you slide in and skirt around.
Yep.
All right. That brings us to, I believe, Drell. Drell?
I just saw the cultist run out of the room here.
The cultists ran away.
You know what? I will actually use my movement and my action to move as well, and I am just going to give chase to the
Okay.
cultist.
Oh,
So
right.
help Drell get over
So
60 feet.
I think I can get to
50 would be
here.
out the door.
50. He's standing right there. He's like,
55.
he turns around.
I'm screeching around the hall.
Hey,
Hello.
how you doing? Okay.
Catching your breath
Ori.
there.
Why run?
Why run when you can die?
Do you guys have this in hand? Good answer.
No, wait, come back.
So I use pretty much 2 moves to get out the door.
He sees
behind
he
Drell.
sees Drell at first. He's like, I can take this little one. And then you come stepping out. He's like, ah! Okay.
You should face your fate instead of turning tail.
No. Okay. So, and then so that was double action.
Yes.
All right, back to the devil. All right, he's taking swings.
Who?
Ooh, that's a good question. I've got a target-rich environment now. Mm-hmm. Okay, so he's gonna claw on you, tail on Rhea. So claw,
You have disadvantage on
I-
2 of those.
I do. So first claw is on you.
Yep.
13. I think I actually hit you this time. 13's my low roll. Plus 6, so 13.
Holy crap!
19.
Oh,
Just
no.
hits. A D6. It's only a D6, though. Tilty. Damn. Take 8. As a claw finally gets through the shimmery shield and gets around your shield and slashes into your ribs.
Okay.
Digging in. Okay. And a tail, or on a claw on... I don't have disadvantage on you, however.
No,
So 17.
that does hit. Yes.
So, but take 5.
Okay.
As it reaches a claw around and slashes at you. And then the tail on Rhea.
The disadvantage.
Nat 1.
Dice of shame.
2 crits.
Yeah.
I rolled a nat 1 and a nat 20.
Take that.
Frick you, Drell.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Dos critos.
Yeah. Protection wizard.
Drell
64.
feels it and starts cackling in the hallway.
So, as it's twisting around, trying to get all of you, Ray actually gets an attack on its tail directly. 16.
Yeah, keep going. Do it.
Hang on, let me check something real quick. Yeah, so she brings her sword up and chops down on the tail and cuts it off.
Yeah.
The barbed tail falls to the floor, no longer a threat. blood, searing hot blood spews out of it as it just hisses wildly. Okay, and it's Rhea's turn. So now she's going to get... Oh, and that was... What did I say? 4, 5, 6, 7. That was 7 on it. So that's 7. All right, and then she attacks. 11, 12. 16. 16 will just miss. So that miss. She missed for the first time, but hits the second time. 3 and 3 is 6, so minus 6. Okay. It's looking hurt. It's still pretty angry.
It's angry.
I'm gonna poke it with a stick.
That's what we're doing.
No. 7.
You got advantage on it because you did your vow.
Okay. No. 7 and 4. So nothing.
No. Okay. That was her. Cultist is gonna go.
Out the door.
He's gonna run. So Drell, you get a free attack.
I was actually just looking that up. Is it like a maneuver or something like that?
It's just a reaction. So
Oh no, I am trying to bring a weapon out because I have a dagger.
That's a free action.
it's a free action. Just if it's if it was in your bag or something, you.
Yeah, it's
but if
on.
it's like on a hilt or something, you can pull it and stab.
Yeah, okay. So I will do that. And I'll just pull my dagger.
Yeah, it was me.
And then I was like, that was me. And then I stabbed him. And I get to use my dexterity. 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
Is that your dagger or my dagger?
This one is.
You gave that to Ori.
This one's actually mine.
Right.
Your dagger is Ori's now.
Oh, nice.
6 damage.
Is that the one? That's the one you had injured earlier. Yeah. So he. How would you like to end this dude?
Like a rogue.
He turns to run, and you whip your dagger out. Where do you cut?
I will, as he goes to run away, I will actually get him in the back of the leg as he goes. And then when he falls and turns over to try to continue to run away, I will just stab it into his chest.
Okay. So you, as he tries to run, because you're small, you stab it right into the meat of the back of his leg, and as he pulls, it drags the knife, slicing the back of his leg. Ah! He falls and flips over. He's like, no! And you come up and just drive it right into his chest. And
I stand there watching from the top of the stairs, just proud.
If I had seen that, I would be proud too.
Okay.
And then I wipe it off on his robes.
Eris.
I'm going to stab the fiend in the back.
Stab away.
Why? He was trying to get away.
Yeah, I'll take a 27.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 25.
You did so well, small one.
What'd you get?
I'll have to roll my other damage dice first. 12, 18 points of piercing damage. I rolled an 8 on my d8.
Okay. You jam it right into his back and upwards. And as you pull it out, you can see your blade is just red hot with hot blood. Okay. Drell, it is now your turn.
I would like to actually use my bonus action to disengage. Could you move me 10 feet that way?
Hop off.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. You disengaged. Drell.
From my previous knowledge check, finding out that this was a barbed demon, whatever it was. Devil. That's what it was. Would I know if it has some sort of resistances or immunities to fire?
You do. No.
It is immune to Barbaras.
It has magic resistance.
Oh. That's kind of my thing, is
Also,
magic.
it's immune to fire and poison.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
There's a lot I can't do now.
Oh, no.
There's so much I can't do. There's really only one thing I can do, and if I'm completely honest, I kind of need those for later on.
Yeah.
Because I've already used 2 of my first level spells. Out of 4. So, after killing the cultist and wiping off the dagger and whatnot, I'll look back through the doorway over to the fiend, kind of look up at Ore and say, well, I can't really do anything against that. It is pretty much created to not be harmed by me and magic users. So, and I pat her thigh. I'm like, you have fun.
You go do that.
You have done more than enough, small one, and I actually pick you up and I hug you.
You're crushing me. You're crushing.
So hard.
I put you
You're
down,
crushing me.
and I turn around. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Yay.
Unless Drell does anything, because just saying that doesn't do anything.
No. Also, Umbreon in chat, there's no way I'm going up there with 12 armor and 15 health and getting into melee range with a devil. No. I gave protection to evil and good to the 2 tanks for a reason.
But shtick.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No,
I
I
moved
ain't going
twice.
up with the big stick.
Whack whack.
So you move up there.
No,
I
get out of here,
Shield of
Umbreon.
Faith as a bonus action.
Okay. Your
I don't
shield of
trust this
faith
thing.
goes up.
Oh yeah.
Tank melee wizard gnome for the win.
I cast fist.
He believes in you.
Okay.
Well, somebody has to.
So the tail is gone.
Do it for Moose.
When the tail hits the ground, it actually goes away. Now it swipes at the 2 of you. No, the Rhea and
Yeah.
Because
so-
it's going to move.
first one on you. It's not going to move. 4.
Haha.
Nat 1.
Oh no.
50. How even, Steven? So
Tank wizard.
it basically goes to step forward, and it slips off the edge of the diocese and hits that column, and it falls to the floor,
Prone.
prone.
Bleh.
You can't destroy my terrain.
The column goes down, and it lands just on. It's now prone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it just roars in anger. All right. Now it's Rhea's turn. She's going to move over, and she gets advantage on it now because jumps down and starts hacking at it. Nat 20.
Nice.
So 10 and 13, so 13 damage.
This thing's got to be almost done.
One per sage.
And all right, missed. Okay, Cass.
All right, so it's actually, I found it. It's the vow of enmity.
Yep.
Enmity.
Enmity.
So you jump down
It's fine.
Yes.
and
I don't know how to
attack.
say it. How do you say it?
Enmity.
Enmity.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Enmity. Stop.
Been
It's
watching
not a
a
word
lot of-
anymore.
Anonymity.
I was just saying, I've been watching a lot of.
The vow of anonymity. You don't know what I am or who I am or where I am, and neither do I.
All right, 15.
There you go.
So 20.
Yeah, that'll hit. Give me damage.
Oh, dang it. Where's my 1d?
You do a D6, right?
8.
Oh,
D8 plus
D8.
3.
That's crazy.
Is that an 8?
That's a 10.
That's a 10. 8.
Yes.
So 5, 6, 7, 8. 8.
8 total.
Yep.
All right. How would you like to destroy this?
Oh, thank God. Well, he's just laying on the ground, right?
Yep.
Still.
He looks up at you. He's about to get up.
I'm just going to stab my longsword just right down its face.
From the top rope.
Come down. Basically, you jam it right through its mouth as it opens up to roar at you, and you pin its head to the floor, and it
Roar,
and it slowly slumps down and then fades from existence. Okay.
Like post snap.
All right. You've defeated Fiend. and some cultists.
Oh,
I raise my mace. Yes! We have done it!
And we are going to end there for the night.
Yeah.
Hooray!
We ran super late, but
Hooray,
thanks for sticking
B-friend.
with us.
Yeah.
Because that was
Yeah.
a crazy fight.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
In all honesty, that fight actually should have been a lot harder because they also have resistance to bladed weapons
Who
if they're
does?
not silvered. The fiend. However, in the interest of time, because I didn't want this to take
The entire night.
2 weeks, I took that away just for this. This is a one-time deal, so.
Resistance
He
to
forgot to take his morning
basically-
non-silvered bladed weapons
Yeah, all
and
that-
to magic.
All that
That would have
damage
taken forever.
would have been halved.
Oh my god.
So
Still be at half health.
110 hit points.
Oh my god.
Or he would have gotten hungry through that and
Yeah.
started eating
I
some
need to
frickin'
stop for-
cheese.
Anyways,
That was pretty good.
That was fun.
I enjoyed that.
oh, Sage says the protection is concentration. You can only cast it on one person at a time. Just
So
make
it is. I
note of
forgot to
that.
put that on my notes.
Thanks for the catch, Sage.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for tuning in. It was a crazy
Yeah,
fight.
Show up.
And have a happy holidays and a Merry Christmas. Whatever you celebrate, enjoy it. Have fun with your family. We will be back next week, unless there's anything. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and we'll take you right on through these holidays and have some fun. And thank you again. Thank you for joining us. And we will see you next week, same time, the aftermath of this battle. And have a great holidays. Bye, guys.
Bye.
I wonder what they're